What's going on, guys? I am Switters. Welcome back to the channel, and tomorrow is the big reveal for Modern Warfare 3. We did get a little bit of info on zombies today. We're going to go over that in just a second. I would not expect really anything tomorrow as far as the reveal goes for zombies. So don't hold your breath for that. If you are, I mean, I'm not saying that there won't be. I'm saying I don't think that there will be. So what we're going to do today is run through... Eric, what's up, man? Marco, what's going on? Marklo? What's going on? I called you Marco. It's Marklo. How are you guys doing today? Eric, good to see you. How was your vacation, man? Tell me about it. Sean Johnson, what's going on? Oh, good to see you again, Sean. Marklo's doing great. That's good. That's good. That's good. We're going to go over a few things that have just come out. Again, I'm not anticipating much of anything tomorrow as far as zombies info goes, but we'll see. So I just wanted to kind of give it a couple of minutes for this to roll out. Maybe notifications will go out and people will hop in. And then we're going to go over quickly what Call of Duty put out today as far as their blog goes. Treyarch put out a little teaser kind of a thing. The Glitching Queen put out a little tweet just a couple of minutes ago, like 10-15 minutes ago, that I wanted to talk to you guys about as well. Is it going to be Outbreak 2.0, or are we going to have round-based? And the title of this stream is a direct quote from the Call of Duty blog that came out today. I have some thoughts on that as well, but we're going to go into that in just like literally a minute or two. It was nice. Went to the Pacific beaches here with the in-laws. Took all the dogs. Was a blast. That's great, man. That's great. I had a really good time. It was good to see family. Normally, I'm kind of like, I take a week. I go. I'm kind of like, oh, yeah, I got to go do this. I mean, I always enjoy seeing everybody. But it's kind of like, I got to go do this. Okay, fine. And then by day 5, I'm kind of like, I'm ready to go back, anytime now. And I took 10 days this time, and I was like, I cannot wait to get there. And when I was there, I was like, I'm not ready to head back. So it was a good trip. It was good to see everybody. It was good in general. Okay, so let's do this. We're going to hop in now. And by the way, if everybody could just drop a like real quick, I would greatly appreciate it. You helped me out big time by doing just something as simple as that. So if you could, I would greatly appreciate it. Okay, so we're going to switch over. I'm going to have to look over here now because I'm going to go back to my desktop stuff. You're going to not see Cold War over here anymore. We're going to hop over here. So you should be seeing my Twitter page right now. And I cannot see chat at the moment, so if you're saying something, I'll get to you in a second. So anyway, the Call of Duty actual official Twitter page put this out earlier, as you can see, 4 hours ago. The future of Call of Duty is almost here, Modern Warfare 3. Bring your camos, weapons, blueprints, and more from Modern Warfare 2 to Modern Warfare 3. In case you guys didn't know, there's going to be, let's face it, and I've been saying this for months and months and months and months and months and months and months. Modern Warfare 3 is basically DLC for Modern Warfare 2. They're changing a lot. They're changing. Tac Sprint is coming back. There's going to be slide canceling. There's going to be red dots on the minimap. Put a little short out about that a couple days ago. Those things are changing. But other than that, all of the maps on launch are Modern Warfare 2 2009 remasters. So I hope you liked Modern Warfare 2, the original Modern Warfare 2, because all the maps are coming back. And the campaign will be an extension of the story that came out last year for Modern Warfare 2. And there is going to be zombies, which should hopefully have literally nothing to do with the Modern Warfare world. Hopefully it's just a continuation of Cold War. But we're going to get into that as well. Experience new open combat missions in campaign, which sounds kind of interesting. It's going to be like, I think we're going to be more of like you walk into what would typically be where you're going to have a confrontation with the enemy, and instead of just being like a very linear, like go down this hallway, then we have to turn left and then go up these stairs and whatever, it's going to be a much more wide open, we have to take out everybody or get to the point or grab the thing and then get out. So that could be kind of fun. By the way, same rules are going to apply this year as did last year. When you digitally pre-order, you're going to have weeks early access to the campaign. So before the game even comes out, you're going to be able to play the campaign. You'll have early access to the beta by doing the pre-buying digitally as well, and there might be a couple other things I'm not sure. An evolution of the multiplayer experience, which is that's just a whole way of saying literally nothing. An evolution of that means nothing. And then of course zombies. What I wanted to show you here was the Treyarch putting out Modern Warfare shaking hands with zombies. So Treyarch is doing this zombies, by the way. This is not Sledgehammer, who is making Modern Warfare 3. This is not Sledgehammer's zombies. This is not Infinity Ward's zombies. Infinity Ward is not really doing... They're all working on it. The lines have never been more blurred between studios now. Like, there's all kinds of mishmashing going on and whatever. But anyhow, that's that. That's kind of the official word. Now, as I was saying, Glitch and Queen put out, a couple of tweets here a second ago. Let's go. I'm here for it. Make zombies great again. Did someone say zombies? We're going to hop into this in a second here. More info coming soon on the new Modern Warfare Zombies, the largest zombies offering to date. I have some very big thoughts on the largest zombies offering. And also, I've stood by my inside people. She's been saying for a long time now that this zombies that's coming out this year is not going to be Outbreak 2.0. It's going to be round-based. So we'll see. I don't think so. I think somebody that was testing, her insider, is probably not the most familiar with zombies. And like, there's a round 1, a round 2, a round 3, a round 4. And that's what they're counting as. So they're like, oh, so it's round-based, even though it's not traditional round-based. It's not, you know what I mean? It's not what we know of as round-based. It's objective-based, like Outbreak 1.0 was. So, anyway. All right, let me just hop back into the chat here real quick, and then we're gonna go over the Call of Duty blog again real quick. So, let me just catch up on the chat. 5 jumping jacks for a like. No, I'm not doing that shit. You can leave a like if you're enjoying it. If not, never mind. British Steel, what's going on? Sean, again. Are you having like an it flavor thing going on there with the red balloon? I don't know what's going on. Is there something behind me? No, okay. You're freaking me out, man. What are you doing, Sean? It scares me that the first item on the list, camos, weapons transferring, it's not that big of a deal. It's really not. So that's another thing, too. If you want, like, your weapons and stuff are going to transfer over to, again, from Modern Warfare 2 to Modern Warfare 3. It is DLC. You're paying $70 for it. You just have to come to terms with it or don't buy it. I will tell you, if there was no zombies coming this year, I would not be buying this new Modern Warfare 3. I just wouldn't be. That's just me. Whatever. It's not a judgment. If you do, you might have loved Modern Warfare 2. And if you did, great. You're getting more of it. It's going to be a bit different. The things I already mentioned. Slide canceling tactical sprint, recharging over whatever, and the red dots and blah, blah, blah. So if you're into that, great. For me, it's all about the zombie stuff. So as far as, again, with Glitch and Queen having her insiders saying that, it's going to be round-based and she's still holding out hope for that. Again, I think it's going to be, technically Outbreak was, we had round 1, we had round 2. You didn't just keep going. It wasn't just pure open world and you just kept continuing on and on and on and then eventually made it to the end. It's not like that. It's objective based in that each round has an objective that you need to complete before you can move on to the next round. But then you go on from round 1 to round 2, as we're going to do here in very shortly. We're going to do the Legion boss fight. Oh, well, I'll leave it up to you guys. Do you want Legion or do you want Raptor 1? So you can put that in the chat. Do you want to do Legion boss fight or do you want to do the Raptor 1 boss for Outbreak 1.0? So I think her insider is probably kind of a zombies neophyte and doesn't understand that that's not technically what we mean by round-based. It's not just that there is rounds. It's that, what we would typically think of Die Maschine, Mauer der Toten, Der Eisendrache, Origins, round-based maps that we know of. Shadows of Evil, Zombies in Spaceland. I'm having I had it like last night, earlier today, a big kind of nostalgia rush for Zombies in Spaceland. I was watching an old video of like somebody completing it for the first time. It's just anyway. So I think that's probably that. And then that's when they say, Legion. You guys want Legion? All right, we're gonna do Legion. Let me just finish up the chat here stuff, and then I'll get rid of the chat again for a second, real quick, and we're gonna go over the actual Call of Duty blog of what they had to say about it, and it being the largest ever. So I wanted to say something about that, just very quickly. But yeah, if you want to be ready for Modern Warfare 3 and you haven't fully upgraded your weapons in this game, meaning Modern Warfare 2, start getting on that because it's going to transfer over, so be ready. Hope campaign will be open world, British Steel. It's not going to be fully open world. I think we just kind of went over it a second ago, so maybe you just got here, British Steel, but I think it's going to be much more of a, again, like it's a linear story, like there always is, but then when you get to the combat situation, it opens up, and then you don't have to go from like here to here to there, like hit this checkpoint, do that checkpoint in a kind of straight line. You're going to be able to go more of wherever the hell you want to go to complete that objective. That's just my opinion on it, but we'll see. Wall running ruin multiplayer. I'm not sure where we are with that. It's not going to be BO3. I mean, BO3 was good. I had no problems with BO3. IW multiplayer, that, yes, did not like. Maybe that's what you're talking, because as I said, I was having a IW kind of nostalgia experience. I'm talking about IW Zombies, like Spaceland when that first came out and whatever. Their multiplayer I hated, really hated. Mac Daddy, excuse me. I really liked Advanced Warfare Zombies. They were so unique. I disagree, but, you know, everybody's free to love what they love. I've played it, multiple times. I love the idea of exo zombies. I don't like how they executed it, where they were always trying to take away your exosuit. It just, that's the fun part. Why are you trying to punish us and not let us have fun? I didn't get it. Eric, I'm guessing the largest is going to mean the largest map. That's my guess as well. So, all right, let's get into that real quick. Mitchell, what's going on? How good to see you, man. I don't own Modern Warfare 2. BO3 was God tier. Yes, it definitely was. Mac Daddy. Isn't that the one that had zombies in Spaceland? IW, yes. I meant that set of zombies. That was, I mean, I love IW zombies. The Easter egg and the Easter eggs in Advanced Warfare were fun. I mean, again, if that was what you dig, then that's what you dig. All right, so let's jump into this blog real quick, and then we're going to get into some actual gameplay, all right? I'm going to try to read through this. This is not very long, but I'm going to try to get through it fairly quickly, so don't slow me down, assholes. All right, a message from the Call of Duty team. In 24 hours, this just came out a few hours ago. In 24 hours, by the way, it's 10:30 a.m. Pacific time tomorrow, so that's 1:30 p.m. Eastern. So if you are wanting to be a part of this, it's in Warzone. You can go to my community page. I've been posting the pictures, and check over it on my Twitter. There's photos that went out about like hints about where you're going to need to go, and I literally have not set foot on this Warzone map, so I can't tell you, but whatever there's a prison area, that's probably where you're going to want to go. Like almost 100%, that's where you're going to want to go. In 24 hours, we will all jump into the Shadow Siege limited time event and experience a first look at the all-new Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3, set to launch on November 10th. This reveal represents a special moment for Call of Duty, as for the first time in franchise history, this year's premium release serves as a direct sequel to last year's Modern Warfare 2. Our vision to deliver back-to-back Modern Warfare games has been years in the making. From the start of development across both Modern Warfare 2 and 3, Sledgehammer Games has worked closely with Infinity Ward to create a blockbuster sequel in the Modern Warfare series. Featuring the return of iconic heroes and villains alike, players will be able to grow closer to the characters, delve deeper into the storylines, and continue to build out progression and loadouts without interruption. Each title release represents an epic experience that stands on its own in terms of unique gameplay and innovation. Modern Warfare 3, however, pays off what the previous titles have set up. It's poised to settle old scores and start new ones. With back-to-back premium releases, that means full price. We are truly thrilled for what the future holds for Modern Warfare and Call of Duty. Like, we're going to get paid. That's what they're thrilled about. While tomorrow is only the beginning, our teams have set their sights to create an incredible premium annual game experience across campaign, multiplayer, and cooperative modes, as well as deep integration with Call of Duty Warzone. A few highlights that we're most excited about. For the first time ever, a direct sequel in back-to-back years, delivering an all-new campaign that marks the return of Makarov. It's only that way because Treyarch said, hey, we need another year. We got pushed up a year early to do Cold War. You guys sprung Vanguard Zombies on us like 5 months out. We need an extra year. We're exhausted. We need it. And Call of Duty's like, okay, take it. So then this got pushed up into the to becoming this premium title. Again, I still think they should have just fully remastered Black Ops 2 from campaign to multiplayer to zombies and improve the zombies to be like everything's doable solo and work on that fog on transit. I would have paid $100 for it. Forget $70. I would have paid $100 for it. Whatever. That didn't happen, so there's no point in dwelling on that. With Carry Forward, players can continue to enjoy inventory and weapon progression from last year's Modern Warfare 2 into this year's all-new Modern Warfare 3. I just covered that. If there are weapons that you, like if you didn't love Modern Warfare 3, but you want to be ready for if you didn't love Modern Warfare 2, but you want to be ready for Modern Warfare 3 when it comes out, like maybe you're a zombies player only, kind of like, I mean, I'm not only, but mostly 90%. So like I don't have weapons leveled up. I don't think I've ever used a shotgun in Modern Warfare 2. So I might want to hop on to Shipment 24/7 playlist and start using the hell out of these shotguns to have them ready for when I jump into Outbreak 2.0 in Modern Warfare 3 when that launches. That's actually not a bad idea. I might start doing that tonight because literally I have not touched a shotgun in Modern Warfare 2. And as you can see, I have this pre-highlighted because it's zombies. Did somebody say zombies? More information coming soon on the new Modern Warfare Zombies, the largest zombies offering to date. A couple of things about that. So, excuse me. So this is where I can look at chat again here real quick. The other was got there. I mean, that's it. Easter eggs and numbers were fun. Am I streaming it tomorrow? No, I'm not streaming the Warzone event tomorrow, Eric. I am going to be watching along with other people. I literally, again, I've not set foot on Warzone, whatever they're calling it. I don't know what they're calling it in Modern Warfare 2. So I won't be doing that. I am going to be watching along and recording and doing those kinds of things. So you can maybe expect some videos and stuff tomorrow, but I'm not going to live stream it itself because I literally wouldn't even. I can't tell you what the map looks like. I certainly wouldn't know where the prison is on the map, all that kind of stuff. So whatever. Mitchell, I'm probably going to wait until I see what it is, and then if I like it, I'll buy it. Buy Modern Warfare 2 and 3. I don't think you need to buy Modern Warfare 2 if you haven't yet. Don't. I mean, definitely don't, Mitchell. If you want to buy Modern Warfare 3, go. I mean, it's your money. You do whatever the hell you want. But I'm saying if you made it to this point without buying Modern Warfare 2, unless you want to go to GameStop and get like a physical copy for $5, if you can, like, get a used copy for $5 or $7 or something, and start grinding, leveling up weapons, stuff like that, so you're ready for Modern Warfare 3 when that comes out, then that, again, do whatever you want. It's your money. But at this point, I wouldn't buy Modern Warfare 2. But one of my friends has a physical copy for cheap. Yeah, I mean, something like that. There you go. But, just to be ready for the zombies stuff, like, I understand that. But I wouldn't. If you made it this far without buying Modern Warfare 2, you don't need to start now. So, all right, a couple of things about that. One, it says, hey, we're going to get more information soon about zombies. Meaning, it's not coming tomorrow with this reveal event. I didn't think it would anyway. I think tomorrow is just going to be a kind of... You're going to get a lot of campaign information, like a campaign teaser. This Makarov guy is coming back. I personally don't care about Call of Duty campaigns. I play them one time, and I forget about them. That's it. Like, I don't care about all the characters involved and all that kind of stuff. I just don't. If that hurts your feelings, I'm sorry, and if you're super into it. I just don't care about it. Call of Duty campaigns are fine for the most part, and then I kind of want to be done with it, and I want to play the multiplayer, I want to play the zombies. That's Call of Duty to me, So, we just got a tweet from Sledgehammer. It's just kind of thanking everybody in the run up to what's going to happen tomorrow. It looks like. Behind the creation of Modern Warfare 3 stands a unified global team of developers and our incredible studio partners at Infinity Ward and Treyarch. By the way, I mean, I've been trying to make this super clear. The Zombies that's coming out in Modern Warfare 3 is done by Treyarch. It is not done by Sledgehammer. It is not done by Infinity Ward. It is Treyarch. We got where everybody's clear about that, right? We're not doing, a different studio's version of like trying to rip off what Treyarch did with Outbreak 1.0. It is Treyarch continuing it. That's why I'm hoping like hell that it is a continuation to the Cold War story. I have quite a bit of concerns about that. We can go over that once we actually hop into gameplay. I don't want to deal too much with just going over technical info, but this journey has been blah, blah, blah. So anyway, they just tweeted out, hey, it's a lot of hard work to do this, so, thanks so much for everybody that's putting in the work. Excuse me. So yeah, anyway, the whole, again, expect more information coming soon. We're not going to get info tomorrow about zombies. I don't think we're going to get any info tomorrow about zombies whatsoever. It'll come soon. How soon? I don't know. I'm not honestly expecting it till maybe September, but it could be next week. It could be this weekend. I don't know. We actually did get a little teaser today. Maybe I'll play that for you in just a second. I'll pull that up right now, actually. We did get a little teaser today. So if you've been following, again, me over on Twitter or my community page here on YouTube, I've been keeping you guys up to date with what's going on with the with the number that you can text for Call of Duty info, like what's coming out, the little teaser stuff. I can show you some of it here. Here, let's pop back over. So this is my community page. I just asked you guys, Modern Warfare 3 Zombies has been confirmed. This is what we're going to watch here in a second. Just how hyped are you? Oh my god, let's go. Please be good, please be good, please be good, please be good. That's where I am, and everybody else is too, apparently. But this is what I mean. These pictures here. So I've been texting the number. I'm pointing over here because it's physically over here for me, but it's over here for... Anyway. And it's giving you pictures and dropping little hints and giving you some info. This is the top part of the prison. And again, this was put out on Twitter. It was compiled. They sent out a bunch of different pictures. This is like a 3-story building, and I got the very top picture. And it's built out, goes around. You can see the barbed wire like up here and stuff. This is a little prison camp area. So I asked if that Modern Warfare 3 is looking more and more like a Modern Warfare 2 remaster, multiplayer remaster from 2009, and most of you guys, the overwhelming majority, said that you wouldn't be willing to pay $70 for that, so we'll see. But this is a little bit more of it. This is how red dots were confirmed on the minimap. So let me just show you this real quick. I'll shut up, and you are going to see how Zombies was officially confirmed earlier today. I put this out. It's on my channel. You can go to my YouTube channel right now and go to Shorts. It's the latest one that's up there. But let's watch it real quick right now. Modern Warfare 3 Zombies is officially official. We have our very first teaser. Check this out right now. So if you've been sending those text messages to that number to get updates about Modern Warfare 3 and little hints about the reveal coming up tomorrow, which is happening inside of Warzone, text that number the word zombie or zombies and look at what you get back. That little sound file is so exciting to me. It's been rumored, of course, we're getting Outbreak 2.0. We're pretty much sure that it was happening, but you never know. It's not official until it's official, right? And now it seems to be official. So please let me know, are you as hyped as I am? And text that number yourself. Find out for yourself. Listen for yourself. Modern War. Okay. That's that. Wait, is that? Please. Oh my God, don't get squirrely on me now. All right, so that's that. And again, yeah, Eric, I mean, you had it exactly right what I was thinking as far as this is going to be the biggest, the largest ever Zombies or whatever the hell they were said. I think it's literally just the size of the map, and again, that's another reason why I don't think with Glitching Queen's source, I think they kind of just not super familiar with zombies and stuff. Because if you guys remember, Black Ops 4, Joe W, I think Outbreak 1 story will be for next year. I'm kind of worried about that, and we're actually gonna talk about that in a second, Joe, once we actually hop into the gameplay here. Because I am very worried about that. Well, I have concerns about that, I should say. It could end up being great. I don't know. But Black Ops 4 came out with 4 full-sized maps on release. You had Classified, which had the round 150 Easter egg. That was the high round Easter egg, basically for high round players. But it had the full map. It was a remaster of 5. You could do the Winter's Howl, Winter's Wail, Winter's Howl. I'm confusing it now from Black Ops 4 because I was just playing and had that as my 4th perk. We were just talking about it. The Wonder Weapon. You could do that Easter egg. It's a fairly simple Easter egg, and one of the first ones, like if people are getting new into zombies, like I kind of recommend you do that one. You had 9, Voyage of Despair, and Blood of the Dead. Those 4 full maps on release. So when they say it's the largest ever zombies experience, like it physically can't be. You can't have. They're not putting out 5 brand new maps. Cold War had 4 round-based maps. Period. Then it had the Outbreak stuff, which was repurposed fire team maps that they put zombies into, and they put a couple little Easter eggs eventually into. So it's not going to be a more than 4 maps. It's not going to be 5 maps. It's not going to be. It's not going to be just an amazing array of brand new, completely made up new maps. I don't think Treyarch 1 would do that on somebody else's game. They're going to save that for whatever we think it's going to be called now, Black Ops 6, Gulf War, or whatever we think it's going to be called. And it's almost definitely Outbreak 2.0. I mean, it just is. So, okay. So speaking of that, let's jump in, and then we'll continue talking about what I think is actually going to be the case. And again, if anybody here has not dropped a like yet, please do so. You help out the stream greatly just by leaving a like and participating in the chat if you like as well. So I really appreciate it if you do. So, okay. So we've got 2 choices. Let's just say, for the sake of argument, that it is Outbreak 2.0. It's not going to be round-based. It is in a new Outbreak mode, which I'll go out. I'd say I'm 95% sure that's what it will be. So, will it be? So you remember how the Outbreak Easter eggs came out? It was Legion first, then it was the Raptor 1 Easter egg. We're gonna do Legion here. You guys want Legion, so we're gonna hop into Legion. I would love a modern story that you play through with Sam older and a golf course on how she was saved. So you want to give it away? Oh, that's you're talking. So you're kind of mixing and matching the round-based stuff too, which makes sense for the story.
Go to work.
Like that's how it would go. By the way, you guys will let me know.
Researchers lost communications with an Ethereum harvester team.
Let me know if the sound is okay. I'm actually getting a little bit of.
Team, you should have the harvester's last known coordinates now.
I'm getting a little bit of weird, kind of like. It's like it's coming over a loudspeaker for some reason. Kind of a sound. Sounds fine? Okay. That's so weird. Skill issue. It sounds like it's coming over like a loudspeaker to me, rather than the normal sound. Sorry, I'm gonna be quiet here for a second. I'm trying to just listen. I'm trying to do stuff, and we'll just hear. And you can see my little emblem up top there on the right, the Raptor 1. It's part of the whole super Easter egg rewards, you know, doing all that stuff. If you had completed that Easter egg, you got that emblem. Kind of Raptor 1, you know, is the only kind of character we actually got like real character. I was gonna make, I still might, about like a shorts video about decoy grenades and solo players coming up very soon. I started recording it last night and I was just like, you know what? I don't want to do this right now. I'm just kind of, it's making me a little bit depressed, I gotta be honest. All right, so let's jump into what the issues are with Outbreak, what the good stuff is, what the bad stuff is, what do we think will happen as far as story goes, all that. So basically what we've got like coming up, what they could do, right? We've got... So we've got Outbreak. This was the story. This was part of the Cold War story. It was... Are you guys sure it sounds okay? Because it's so weird for me right now. Turn that down. See if this changes anything. Okay, you know what? I just fixed it. Okay. That's my bad. All right, it's fixed. Hopefully you guys didn't actually. It wasn't bothering you at all. So it was coming from my desktop speakers as well. And it was going through my mic, which is why I was getting that loudspeaker effect, which was very strange. So, yeah. This, you know, as far as Cold War goes, Outbreak was part of the regular storyline. This was not a separate story from what we were getting from the round-based maps. It was Sam, like, and especially if you collected all the intel. I made plenty of videos on this stuff back in the day. I collected literally every piece of intel in this game and compiled it all and went over it. You know, whatever. The story just continued. It wasn't separate.
Body drop.
So, what is Outbreak 2.0 going to be?
Are you scared of me? Maybe you should be.
Do you think they'll try to just continue this story? And you got to remember where we left off as well, with Sam being, you know, she's into the Dark Ether now. All of our characters, Major Carver, Weaver, all those guys being arrested. My head hurts a lot. A storyline in COD Zombies is always a little bit like, oh my god, what? What's going on? Hold on, now I have to find this stuff. I don't even remember. It's been a while since I played Outbreak. I don't remember how many crystals there are to shoot. There's going to be one somewhere in this building. I think it's... Oh, okay, maybe. Okay, there's one more somewhere. Out back? Yep. Hey, there we go. Okay, now we're fully upgraded on our gun. We don't have to do that again. Because, again, super Easter egg rewards. So, and again, if you've not done the Cold War Outbreak stuff, the first 2 rounds are pure setup. You don't have to worry about anything else. Just kill everything you see on the map. Get completely set up so you are triple tapped. You have all the perks and everything you could possibly want for the boss fight. Well, you do all the work on round 3, and then you get into the boss on round 4. So just, you know, if you're doing this, if you've not done it before, this is the setup. Just so the first couple of rounds here, we're just going to be taking our time. We're just be going around getting kills, doing all the little side missions, all that kind of stuff, because you're just getting set up for the big fight to come. Okay, so again, we got to keep in mind this is Treyarch's
only a matter of time.
story. Do they want to put their story, their continuation of this story, into somebody else's game? Now, I know, you know, the whole ethos is we're basically doing all this shit together now. You know, one team, blah, blah, blah. It sounds great. I'm not sure how much I actually... Like, Treyarch has been performing. They've not handed in a bummer. Oh, come on. Hold on. And Sledgehammer definitely has handed in some bummers. Infinity Ward, it's certainly arguable, like, that since Modern Warfare 2019, which, although it sold great, was kind of a... I mean, I didn't care for it. But I don't know why Treyarch would give away their storyline in somebody else's game. So I just don't think we're going to get a direct continuation of what we got in Cold War. Like, you know, from after the Forsaken. I don't think it's going to be a direct continuation from there when, you know, whatever we get with Modern Warfare 3. I just can't see it happening. I'd be really happy if it was. But I just don't see that happening. So you know what they really could do? Maybe the best thing that they could do is introduce, because none of us, right? I mean, speak up if you thought this was a good idea, but nobody liked having operators and not dedicated characters, right? We like Rick Toppin, we like Dempsey, we like Nikolai, we like, you know, Tack, all those guys. We don't like having just some generic, just operator that means nothing to us, just so Call of Duty can sell us a couple extra skins that we can pop on these characters. I don't know why they couldn't do that with dedicated zombies characters anyway, but I mean, I'm playing as Samantha right now. She came with, you could buy, what, like 7 or 8 different skins, you know, from bundles if you wanted to for her. So I don't see the problem with that. Give us characters. If they're going to, if they're, you know, taking their time and setting up in this new game, like, give us dedicated characters. That's who we get introduced to. Because for me, Samantha, at the end of Cold War, again, Samantha's in the Dark Ether by herself. She's doing a thing that we can't get in touch with her. And all of our squad that we were playing as was put under arrest. So they're not exactly able to just go and carry out this mission of saving Sam or freeing their other guys that got arrested. Everybody that was in the team. They're all under arrest in Leavenworth, presumably. Military prison. So what they could do in Modern Warfare 3 is introduce a set of dedicated characters that we're going to play as, and they are going to be an elite squad of blah blah blah. One from MI6, you know, James Bondish kind of guy, but like more military than that. A Navy SEAL. We got to have somebody from the Asian Pacific, because we're going there eventually. We saw at the end again of the final cutscene, the very last image that we're left with from Cold War is Peck, you know, trying to rent a boat, saying, "I want to go here," and pointing on the map to the middle of the Pacific Ocean, where, I mean, to me, that's where Zetsubo no Shima is. Are we going to see Group 9 again? Like, this, we could get a prequel. We could get, it can't be, I mean, it could be just a direct sequel, sure. We could get a prequel. We could just get a brand new story. We could go through with these dedicated characters through like all kinds of new stuff just to get us introduced to them, to see like their skills that they have, their personalities, so we get familiar with them. And at the end of Modern Warfare 3, all of a sudden we get the kind of Mission Impossible moment. You know, your mission, should you choose to accept it, is go find Samantha Maxis in the Dark Ether, but first break these guys out of prison. And then, you know, the music kicks in, you know, whatever, cliffhanger, kind of like, hey, we're going to do this, all right, let's fucking do it. And then all of our guys, you know, heading into, again, Black Ops Gulf War, whatever we're going to call it.
Omega target eliminated.
We know that that's going to be the, you know, the beginning of the story. And then at the beginning of the Black Ops 6 game that we get, COD 2024, is going to be like a round-based map, but it's with those guys, and they're going to do that mission. Like, that would be cool. I'd be down for that.
I will will fill many graves this day.
Like, I totally did. Fucking Treyarch should hire me, man. I got good story ideas. Anime zombies? I don't want anime zombies, Sean. You get the radios on 3. Find the slide. Oh, yeah. Well, technically, yeah. I mean, I suppose so. Yeah. Joe, they have to make Modern Warfare and Cold War era get together. Players, what's up, man? Modern Warfare 3 zombies equals successful transactions. I mean, that's what they're hoping. I'm just hoping again. Like, I really. Okay, here's what I really want, and I've been thinking about making this as a video for a while now, and I don't know why I haven't. Probably because I feel like it's not gonna actually do that well, so I've just been like, maybe I just won't. But that shouldn't really color my. I should just do it, because you never know. Whoa, that's too big. I always wondered why. That's a great name, man. I always wondered why. Sorry, give me a second. I need to recover from that because it's too big. It hurt a little bit. I need to let it settle. Whew. Okay, I always wondered why not have a large open world zombies map where you can interact with people, AI, and do missions and make it kind of a short campaign or multiplayer map. I mean, that's kind of what they were trying to do here. And I'm going to get into what I really want to see with Outbreak 2.0 and what I think they really messed up on with this one. Mitchell, I missed most of that. I'll rewatch this later. Same as your Dead of the Night. I really want to see the end. Rambling. Yeah, I mean, that's what I do. Okay, so something that I think... Okay, with the new one, and I'm desperately worried, and I'm almost positive this is what is going to happen, and I think it's a huge mistake right off the bat. So, obviously, I have no inside information about this. I'm just concerned that this is what they're going to do, is that it's going to be whatever the Outbreak map looks like for Modern Warfare 3 is going to be the plague, because there's not been any. Have you noticed this? There's not been any talk of DMZ stuff for Modern Warfare 3. It was a big deal heading into Modern Warfare 2. They were doing this DMZ thing.
As your corpse.
Yeah, it's going to be the third mode instead of zombies. That was the third mode. But there has been literally nothing at all about DMZ continuing. At least that I've heard. If you've seen something, please let me know right now. But I've heard nothing about it. I've seen nothing about it, and I'm paying attention. I've seen nothing whatsoever about DMZ coming back for Modern Warfare 3. I think it was... I don't know. It just seems to be like a half... Eric, I know you liked the DMZ stuff. But I'm not seeing anything about it coming up for the new game whatsoever. Should I pick that up? I'm not even going to bother. Yeah, okay. We can do it for now. I don't like having brain rot because then you get the guy going on and he just goes around and kills everything, and I don't want him to do that. I shouldn't have put it on my gun. That was dumb. I made a mistake. I'll get my information from you. Warzone Zombies Trios. I mean, kind of, yeah. I'll probably get it no matter what. Well, I mean, so, okay. So what I think, like, I'm not one of those people that there's certain zombies people out there that they don't like Outbreak. They think it's, you know, a terrible idea. They think it's a shit game mode. I don't know why they ever did it, and blah, 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 blah. I am not of that persuasion. I think it has potential. It has a lot of potential. I think it's difficult as well, though, to pull off. And I think ultimately this Outbreak was a kind of 50-50. It didn't fail, but it definitely didn't carry the day either. There's just too much about it that is like... So for me, okay, let's just go through this. As I said, we've got 2 Easter eggs that you can do on this in Outbreak, right? Oh, look at that. 3 stamina? Take it. All day, every day. I could do this, like, I could look at chat the whole time while I'm playing and kind of, like, look at my screen up there from my Streamlabs, my tiny little screen where my gameplay is actually going on, and probably go through the first 2 rounds playing like this, and just so I could read chat and not have to worry at all about me going down or worrying about, you know, completing the objective or anything like that. It's just that easy.
Off you go.
And the thing about round 1 on a round-based map where you get, what, like 6 zombies spawn in total, it's getting you ramped up for it. But it happens like this. Okay, that's 1 round. You know, you did it in first round in 30 seconds, if that, right? And then on to round 2. It's a little bit faster. You get a little bit more zombies. With this open world stuff, it's not like that. You've got the
All the weapons.
you've got
do
the
damage.
slow ass zombies, but it's not like coming right behind that are faster ones immediately or anything like that at all. It's gonna be a while, right? So the whole setup, really, of the first couple of rounds it's so boring. And I know they wanted to make it, and they were successful in this aspect of getting new people to play the game, to try the game at least. To try zombies, rather. You know, the multiplayer people or the... I mean, are there really any campaign-only people? There are multiplayer-only people, but are there any campaign-only people? I don't know. But they were, you know, trying to get those people to come into the fold as well. And at least numbers-wise, they were successful as far as that goes. I've said it a million times. Cold War was successful in bringing in new players. I don't know how successful they were at keeping those new players. One of the things about zombies in the past has always
Right
been...
through the skull.
Yes, it's difficult to solve, but it keeps people interested. Yes, you have to watch a guide, but it keeps people interested. And in Cold War, it was, you had 2 to 3 days max where you're going to get viewership and people
Confirming
watching
kill.
your streams and videos, like, because it was so simple. And it might sound like just a YouTuber's complaint. Well, you just don't like it because people aren't watching your videos for guides and all that. And partially, I mean, you're not entirely wrong, but I think a big part of it is the game doesn't hold any mystique. It has no kind of like, ooh, what the hell? Like, how do we solve this? Remember, you know, Revelations, like, what is the solve going to be? People were really interested. It was going on for 9 days. IW, you know, when Raven the Redwoods came out, the Treyarch fanboys ripped it so hard, it only took 8 hours to solve. This is a joke. IW needs to get serious if they want us to actually kind of, you know, come on over from the Treyarch side and enjoy this stuff. There was not a single map that came out in Cold War that took more than 2.5 hours to solve. That's too quick. They made it too easy. And when you make things too easy, if something is so easy that you can kind of do it with your eyes closed, you don't get any kind of long-term interest. It's just, it's for kids. And I'm not a kid. It's just, they just made it too easy. So they need to find a kind of balance for that. Where I think Outbreak also failed. Let me check the chat room again real quick. Don't forget the Ethereum crystal to insta-kill the majority of the mimics in the silo. Oh yeah. I love Outbreak. Vanguard zombies ruined. Oh, we're not even gonna talk about Vanguard. Vanguard.
I have plans for
That's a whole
you.
separate story. It's not Treyarch's fault. That is.
Your anger achieved nothing. Mine, however.
I put that squarely on Activision because they took it away from Sledgehammer. Again, 5 months before the game came out. Treyarch was literally in the middle of making what we're seeing right here, what we're watching right now, and said, "Hey, you got the next game too." And they're like, "What?" It wasn't complete. Like, we didn't get a real game. I was gonna say it was completely incomplete. It was not a finished game that we got.
I am no master.
And that's not a
Your
critique of it. That's just literally, we did not get a finished game. So that's a whole separate thing. I don't even consider Vanguard a real game, to be honest with you, as zombies-wise. I consider it a bad game, multiplayer-wise. But I literally don't, when I'm thinking of zombies, it never crosses my mind. I played all of it, I did all the stuff, you know, but it never crosses my mind because it's not a real zombies game. It wasn't complete. It was just whatever.
I smile at
So as far as Outbreak goes, you know, with these maps that we have here, this is all multiplayer stuff that, you know, the fire team thing that they were trying to get people interested in, which didn't work. I don't know anybody that really, I mean, outside of the first couple of weeks of the game being out, I don't know anybody that plays fire team. Cold War. Some of you are just like, what the hell is fire team? Exactly, that's my point. And we didn't have dedicated characters to play as, and we didn't have dedicated maps. None of these things that we got outside of D Machina, nothing that we got for zombies was dedicated map-wise, like solely as a zombies thing. And I don't know why. I mean, I don't know who thought of this. It just reeks of
marking waypoint coordinates.
What do you call it? Activision be like, hey, we need to integrate everything. Integration is the way forward. It's not, man. Zombies has been its own thing since the beginning. And it's kind of one of those deals where it's only going to be for a certain amount of people. Not everybody's going to love zombies. And that's fine. We need to get out of the mindset of, you know, in order for it to be successful, everybody has to love it. Everybody has to play it. It's just not true. Again, I'll go back to what's the best-selling DLC of all time for Call of Duty, and at the time was best-selling DLC, period, for any game ever? Zombies Chronicles. And it was $50 DLC. And it was the best-selling DLC ever. And it was for a niche group of players. Why are you trying to get away from that? It was very, 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 very successful.
You screamed your last.
And with Cold War, I mean, I liked Cold War. Cold War is fun. They made it grindable with the Ethereum, so you can upgrade your perks, you can upgrade your guns, you can upgrade your field upgrades, you can upgrade, and get more Ethereum crystals, and blah, 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 blah. But it's just so easy. There's no, like, what are we talking about? As far as the game, like, people are still talking about BO3. People are still talking about BO2. If I hopped on and was playing Call of Duty, you know, people would be on and be like, oh, dude, I fucking love this map. It's such a great map. Nobody is like, oh, man, Firebase Z. Fuck yeah. Not ever. They just made it so bland. We don't need to integrate zombies into multiplayer and
Like
the
lambs to
campaign.
slaughter.
You just don't. And you don't need everybody to play it. Let it be its own thing. Like, it's fine. But, whatever. Okay, let me... But yeah, that's something I think with the new game, again, going back to when we were doing the Dragon holdout, step over there, you're not hearing anything about DMZ coming out because I don't think they're doing anything for DMZ. I think it's going to be... this Outbreak 2.0 on the Warzone map. So unfortunately, I don't think we're getting dedicated zombies maps for Outbreak again. And that's really a bummer, man. And at least for me, I think it's a huge bummer, and I think it's a missed opportunity and a bad idea. I think making it kind of an exclusive club it's what's exciting about it, partially, you know? Hang on. Please don't. Come on. Oh, there we go. Fuck you, man. Ruined my goddamn armor. By the way, I put a little poll out there a couple days ago, like, do you like armor or the shield better? And it was like 90% for shield.
Target dropped.
I agree. Just one more thing. It's a little thing. It's really nothing, but it's part of the game. It's part of the lore. It's part of the history. Not that you can't ever change, but some things are best left.
Get down, Outbreak.
What do I know? Again, I think Treyarch should hire me for these ideas, but they haven't. So again, what do I know? BO4 had the opposite problem. Way too complicated for the average player. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing, is you have to find a balance. But people were super interested in BO4. I will say that again, like the community, I'm using that term loosely, but the people that like zombies, so I'll just say the people that like zombies, whether they play it, whether they just follow it, as far as like I watch streamers do it, I watch videos on it, but I don't play it myself. Or I might casually dip my feet into it, but I'm not ever going to do the full Easter egg or whatever. Like, that's the community. When I say zombies community, that's what I'm talking about.
My team will finish their work.
I only hope your team proves
People were
less
very much interested in the
fragile
game at the
than
time.
my own.
You could just part of it is just checking on YouTube what's going on, like the chatter, the Twitter chatter, the YouTube chatter, you know, whatever, all that kind of stuff. What's going on as far as that goes, and it was way higher
Find and return
for
the Ethereum canisters to the extraction rocket.
for BO4 than it was for Cold War.
Low quality Ethereum is worthless to me. And you.
Or maybe, I don't know, maybe it's just more diffuse now. There's just too many people doing it. People like me trying to make a, you know, cut in on a on doing it.
Fear me.
I don't know.
Purge the
But yeah, I mean, ultimately, I think BO4 is too complicated. Like, there's so many steps to pretty much every Easter egg in BO4. Although, I mean, I just played Dead of the Night a couple days ago on stream. I've been having fun replaying BO4 the last week or so. I mean, there's a lot of steps, and it's kind of the fun part about it too, though, is like it is a community thing. Like anybody that thinks like, oh, this streamer that I watch, he always solves Easter eggs first. You know, it's not just them; it's the tens and tens and tens of thousands of people in that person's stream throwing out ideas. It's checking Reddit to see what other people are doing. What steps have worked. You know, they're compiling stuff and doing all that. It's a community effort, and when you've got a big community and you're able to share it over the internet, you know, things are so transmissible these days as far as information goes.
Your
Through
anger
Twitter,
is
through
mine.
Reddit, through Instagram, everywhere else.
They're gone.
You know, it's like once one person knows it and they put it out there, like everybody knows. So it kind of needs to be a little bit complicated if it's gonna have any chance of, you know, being difficult. And I don't think Easter eggs should be easy. I honestly don't think you should be able, like the casual player should be able to sit at home without looking anything up whatsoever and just hop on and like, oh, I can figure out D Machina in like, if willing to spend the time in over the next 8 hours. Like if I just sit here with my friends and we just play it, and we're super casuals, but we just sit here and play for the next, 6 to 8 hours, we'll figure it out, no problem. That to me is too easy.
All Ethereum samples
Again, there needs to be a balance. The balance is the hardest thing, and it's the hardest thing about Outbreak, because again, we have these times in between stuff where it's just like it flat out gets boring, right? There's nothing to do. We're just walking from one spot to another to kind of, if I wasn't sitting here chatting with you guys, I'd be bored. I would legit be bored doing this. Once you've done it a few times, it's like, okay, and that's what I'm talking about. It's so easy that you just get...
Anomaly located.
After you do it 2 or 3 times, you're like, oh, okay, well, it's done. Like, what are we going to do? There's nothing new to find. And there are some side Easter eggs in Cold War and all that kind of stuff, and some of them are fun. There's none of them... Well, some of them are kind of ridiculous, like... See, like, side Easter eggs to me, too, is, like, not a thing that... A lot of people look at it, a lot of comments I get on the shorts that I put out about... I do a lot of shorts about side Easter eggs for every game that's out there, all the maps and stuff. And a lot of the comments I get are, like, that's so complicated. Who the hell would do that during a game? Like, well, you wouldn't necessarily while you're trying to do the Easter egg. Like, I'm not going to spend 7 rounds trying to get, like for on D Machine of the hand Easter egg, we have to go into the Dark Ether, and it comes out the monster hand. It's the Orda hand, right? Comes out in the Speed Cola room underneath the computer, and you have to shoot the red buttons, and the hand will pop out and, snatches 1 or 2 zombies. You have to get 15 just to upgrade your gun to legendary. You wouldn't spend that kind of time when you're trying to do the Easter egg. It's just fun side things to do in the game. That's what it's about for me. I gotta remember what we're trying to accomplish here. I'm gonna put on Shatterblast. And I'm not even gonna... No. I'm not gonna bother with that yet. Alright. Quick. That's all of our points right now. We have armor. Do we need anything else at the moment? I don't think so. Let's just go punch around. Shadows of Evil, Garud Crow, the Easter egg. 5-star experience. I mean, yeah. Part of it is earning it, right? Like, I think we're just in a mode of things we want everything right now. We think we do anyway. I would argue that we actually don't. We think we do, but you don't. Because when you complete it,
Strike team.
and it was super easy, how rewarded do you feel? How accomplished do you feel?
My team is en route to the drop zone now.
Okay, it's done. It wasn't very hard. I don't know. Okay. Anyway, I think it needs to be harder. Well, let's talk about Outbreak. I don't think Outbreak is going to be necessarily. It's going to be a big problem for them coming up. At least I think so. If it really is, they're just using the Warzone map, because I think with zombies, if you don't make it zombie specific, it's just gonna get kind of dull. Like this, like these maps are kind of, like they're all right. They're kind of cool, but at the end of the day, how much time do you want to spend on Golova? Like, it's cool going through those houses and those buildings up there the first time or two. After that, like, especially when you're trying to like hunt down intel, which I was definitely doing in this game. So you're literally going building to building, room to room, on everywhere. And then you realize, like, oh, there's really nothing in these buildings. There's nothing really to any of this. They're just buildings that are there. So if you were playing multiplayer, big team battle, big war, kind of situation, like, you'd have to be cautious. You can't just run out, like, because people could be in a window anywhere. Like, with zombies, that's not really the case. So, yeah. All right, let me catch up a little bit on the chat here. They barely changed it from the campaign. You have to know Morse code for Blood of the Dead. I mean, I'd be happy to never see Morse code again in any Easter egg step ever. But that's just because it's really kind of played out from, Shaolin Shuffle with the phone. You get the Morse code, Blood of the Dead, which is really a brute force version of, which is I'm not opposed to. You're gonna have Morse code, like, let us be able to brute force it, because I don't want to learn Morse code. And for Shaolin Shuffle, like, I learned the first number or two. Like, there's all those posters that you're trying to match the 3-digit number up for the Morse code. Only 2 of them start with the first number that are the same. So, like, this is a 420 and 408 or something like that, or 427, or I don't know. I don't remember. So the only time other than that, like, if it's a 5, it's that particular poster. If it's an 8, it's that poster. 3, that poster, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. You don't have to learn all of them. It's like, you get the 4, you're like, now I have to learn 2 numbers. Like, come on, I don't want to learn 2 numbers. But Morse code, just in general, I think should just go away from that kind of stuff. Like, again, if you're throwing it as a little side Easter egg kind of a thing that doesn't, pertain to the main quest, like, that's fine. It's just, it's just kind of played out. But it's also part of what's super hard about zombies, to keep doing it, is to have logical steps. It's not just some random crap that you made up. Like, think of, again, if you're talking about we were talking about, you know, which games are good. Somebody was saying like they like Advanced Warfare zombies. The steps in Advanced Warfare are random as fudge, man. Like they come out of nowhere, they make no sense. They're just steps. They're just, you have to do this thing. Why? I don't know. You just do. This is the step. Okay. So it's super hard to make things logical and complicated at the same time, because normally you'd just be able to follow from A to B to C to D like we did with Cold War. Well, you know, think of like the biggest offender in my mind is always in Firebase Z after you get the key and you walk anywhere near those barracks, the middle alley, and the game tells you like, hey, I wonder if that key you picked up would fit into any of these lockers. Like, oh, okay, step complete for you. Like, you literally don't have to think. I mean, that's the worst offender that I can, at least on the top of my head, think of from Cold War. But that was pretty bad. Like, all right. And then stuff like the bone step on Revelations, you know, it's impossible to see. And why are we collecting a skull? I mean, a skeleton. Like, that was a little bit too much. That's why that map took 9 days to solve. Even though millions of people were playing it and sharing it, all the info that they had, like, that was too much. You know what I mean? So it's hard to find that balance, man. It really is. J-Rock, what's up, man? I haven't seen you for a bit. I remember the last time I think I saw you, you had donated as well. So thank you again for that, even though it's been months, but thank you again for that. I think it was $5 too. I enjoyed Cold War Zombies so much content. I'm a multiplayer at heart, but played Cold War Zombies 90% of the time. Did all the camo challenges and Easter eggs, hoping Outbreak 2.0 is really 2.0. I mean, we'll see. The Batman Who Laughs, I do agree the Cold Wars felt too easy. I prefer that perfect balance as well. Yeah, Batman. I mean, I think we all really... I think even those that say like Cold War was just fine as far as level of difficulty, I think they would actually, and now this is me being pretty arrogant here, saying they don't actually know what they want. I think, honestly though, I think if you made it a little bit harder, they would appreciate it more. I think somewhere between Cold War and BO3 would be the right level. How to do that, that's the hard part, right? You can say, well, just make it like this, but like, how do you make this being over here? Like, okay, I just killed 4 or 5 zombies, whatever. Oh, 2 stragglers are coming for me. I'm really in danger. You're not, right? So how do you make this interesting? Now, if this was, I think smaller is the better way to go. All right, I'll put it this way. And I put it in a poll on my community page like a week or 2 ago, and I think I phrased it improperly, and people misunderstood what I was saying. So I'll put it to you guys here like this, and I'll explain more in depth. Would you prefer Outbreak 2.0 to be basically like this, but just a new version, obviously different maps, but play pretty much exactly the same as this? Or would you prefer in style, I'm not saying the map, and I'm not saying the Easter egg, but I'm saying like in size and style, a transit type of map where it's a big friggin' map. They gave you a bus to ride because the map is huge. It's huge for a round-based map. It's nothing compared to Golova. Like, this map is enormous, right? And it's a bright, sunny day, and this doesn't make me think of zombies at all. Not that zombies has to be at night. I think most people would be surprised. They think about it like, oh yeah, most of the maps that we have are, they're nighttime maps. They're not. They're daytime maps. They're just not beautiful in fall, leaves changing color, wide open, beautiful maps. Beautiful is fine. I just mean like it's a nice sunny day. I don't feel any threat whatsoever. It has to kind of feel like a horror movie without making you like World War II zombies, like too much horror to me. Some people love it though for that. It's a small group, but some people love it for that. But I think the way forward really would have been to be more of a transit size map and type of Easter egg. Because if you think about it, right? Well, let me see what you guys. I'll put that out there first. Like, do you think that would be better? Or do you want more of this, just new maps? Or more stuff like this, Outbreak 1.0, just new maps and whatever? Or transit size and style of Easter egg as well. Like everything else is basically like transit. I don't mean the actual map. I'll just make that clear again. I don't mean the actual map. Take away the bus and all that stuff because you're going to be on it. Like, that's your map. Like, that's it. How many maps does this game have? 4 round-based maps. And then Outbreak itself has, what, like 8 maps now? 7 or 8 maps that you can, like, different locations to go to on Outbreak? Something like that. Thank you for your content. Yeah, man. Yeah, for sure. That was my issue with BO4. Some Easter eggs were overly complicated and hard for no reason. The amount of steps in Black Ops 4 Zombies, and again, I've been playing it the last week or so and having a really fun time. And again, I streamed. If you want, you can. If you go to my channel, you kind of want to check something out as far as that goes. I just replayed Dead of the Night like 2 nights ago, and you know, just because it's called Dead of the Night, I played. I think I started my stream at like 10 p.m. my time, which was like 1 a.m. East Coast time. So it was the Dead of the Night, which I think is a really fun map. I think it's a really good map. I like the Easter egg in it as well. I'm not one of those people that, oh, so many parts and locations. Like, I was fine with it. I don't have any problem with it. But yeah, there's like stuff. I mean, some of the steps in... There's just so many steps in like 9, which is another. I played through that not on stream, but I played through it just myself at home a couple nights ago, 3-4 nights ago. Just decided, hey, I'm gonna do the Easter egg. I was recording some stuff. I was doing the free perk Easter egg that you can do for my shorts videos. I was like, I'm gonna go ahead and just do the Easter egg. Why not? I'm here, right? And you forget how many steps there are in that, man. It's so many goddamn steps in that Easter egg. Was able to do it. And let me tell you, honestly, it shocked the hell out of me. It might be the only time ever. You know the Ra Temple step where you have to activate the obelisk in the middle of the Ra Temple up top, and it lights up with the 4 symbols, and that's you're in that lockdown in the Ra Temple. You can't, those 3 floors, and that's it. And you have to kill in order, like a gladiator, then a fire zombie, then the Blightfather, then a brawler, or something like that, right? And it's hard because you get swarmed with all types of zombies, and if you accidentally kill the wrong one in the wrong order, especially with the fire ones, because they'll just blow up if you run past them, you have to repeat it, and then you have to do that 2 times. And I did it flawlessly that time. I was like, oh my god, I think that might be the first time I've not had to redo at least one, because you do the first 4, then it resets, and then you do it again. So you don't actually have to go back and do all 8 straight perfectly. Oh, you're done. I think it might have been like the first time ever. It's probably not. I'm sure I've done it in the past where, the first time, but it felt like it was the first time ever that I completed that without making a mistake or accidentally killing, one of the wrong types of zombies. But it was fun, but my god, there's a lot of steps, man. And they're not easy steps, too. Like the holdout steps down by the shield, just right before you go into the final boss. When you're locked down below, just having to shoot the 4 posts that are electrified that you need kilowatt for. Like, you're getting swarmed by masses of zombies, and they're moving fast by that time. You're in a relatively high round. High teens, probably, at least, by the time you're doing that. And, yeah, I've said, Cold War is, your kindergarten zombies or elementary school zombies. And BO4 is, graduate school level zombies. Sturmius, may I ask, what is this? Never heard of Modern Warfare 3? Well, this isn't Modern Warfare 3, if you're still here, Sturmius. This is Black Ops Cold War from 3 years ago now, I think it came out.
Hostile expired.
Modern Warfare 3. So we're playing Outbreak on Cold War, which is this particular zombies mode. It was different than the typical round-based, what we've had since World at War, basically, which is what, 2006? 7? When was that? I don't know, from a long time ago. It was kind of a new mode, and this year with Modern Warfare 3, we're getting... It's not confirmed that it's going to be Outbreak. Again, I would say I'm 95% confident that that's exactly what it is going to be, is Outbreak 2.0. But it's not 100% confirmed, so it could be like regular round race, but it's not going to be. So yeah, this is kind of in preparation. Announcements were made today. The reveal teaser is tomorrow for Modern Warfare 3, which is going to be an in-game event on Warzone at 10:30 a.m. Pacific time tomorrow morning. They're going to do the reveal. I think it's going to be basically more of the Makarov stuff, more of the campaign side, more of this is what the game is. We already know that multiplayer, upon release, is going to be all remakes of Modern Warfare 2 2009's multiplayer maps. And then we're waiting for information about the zombies mode, what it's going to be. I want the transit size one you said. I like that idea, Batman, as well, because it's smaller, it's more manageable, it keeps you engaged, there's a constant threat. And I don't like the objective-based stuff, because doing the objectives on this type of Outbreak, where you have, 6 or 7 different objectives, and let's face it, even though they're different, like some of them are basically the exact same objective, they're just, done slightly differently. It's so boring to keep going. Going past round 10 on this is annoying. I just get bored out of my mind. I don't want to do it. It's too boring. I don't want to do the same objective over and over again. And once you get completely set up, because again, by round 3 or 4, you can have both weapons that you have completely triple papped. You don't need to ever upgrade them again, and you have all your perks. So the only thing you're doing from round 4 to 5 on is just going to the next map and doing that objective again. Going to the next map and doing that objective again. There is nothing else to do. There is no reason to be on those maps. That's why it's horrifically boring. So, I mean, I'm not a high round player. I don't enjoy it. But in Outbreak, no way, man. I've never been that bored in my life that I would actually want to do that to myself. I want a zombies map that takes place on a Navy carrier. I'd be cool with that. I mean, we kind of got that in a way with this for, what's the name of this Outbreak map? Armada. Kind of got that a little bit. Not completely, but kind of, yeah. Most annoying step for me was Morse code and blood. Yeah, I mean, I don't like that stuff. It was 2008. Okay, World at War. I'm back now, Mitchell. Welcome back. Anonymous, what zombies mode you playing? This is Outbreak from Cold War, Anonymous. I do hope the events in Cold War are referenced in Modern Warfare 3. Zombies would be a nice touch. Yeah, I mean, what do you guys think? As far as, are they going to just flat out continue the story? I mean, I was talking about this earlier. I guess it was like 20 or 30 minutes ago now. And I tend to do that. Sorry. Do you think it's going to be a straight continuation of Cold War storyline, like pick up exactly where it left off, or are they going to do what I was mentioning, like introduce a new set of characters that we get like it's basically like a little bit of a prequel, kind of like a ramp up to? I feel like I have something crawling on my arm. Where's the last one?
See how no effort.
Swear to God, I just saw it. I swear to God. What the hell is it?
Enemy down.
Oh, don't fuck this up. Come on, it's so simple. I know I saw it.
Single shot
Oh, it's right there. Oh my
Great
god.
destruction.
Jeez, dude. How did I not see that the first time? I can't swap weapons. Oh my god, I just had to press my button 3 times. That scared me. I just got a brand new controller, by the way. This is the first time I'm using it. Oh. Like, if my controller was... Like, if I got a defective one... By the way, if you are going to buy... I love these controllers. But if you're going to buy an Xbox Elite controller, meaning it has the paddles and stuff on the back, don't get it through Amazon. Don't get it through Best Buy, even if there's, like, on sale, whatever. Order it through the Microsoft website itself. It's way cheaper. These were refurbished, like, meaning old, used ones that people, you know, like, we fixed it. On Amazon, we're going for like 170, 175 bucks. In store, new ones at Best Buy were like 175 bucks. And these on the website for Microsoft were $135. Brand new. Not refurbished, none of that shit. So if you're thinking of getting one of these, and I have no deals with anybody, so I'm not like, this isn't me, you know, trying to show up for my, you know, sponsor partner or whatever. I don't have any sponsorships. I'm not trying to get one either. I mean, I would love one if you're watching Xbox, please. I really do genuinely love this controller. I think it's the best controller that is made. But if you have an Xbox and are looking to get something with paddles on the back, order through their website. And the delivery only took a couple of days too. It wasn't like it took forever to get. I think it was 3 days. So yeah, that's all right. Anyway, again, I'm not sponsored by anybody, so I'm not trying to just promote for no reason. I just think it's good. And I will say, man, too, the battery life on this, I cannot plug this in. I really don't mean to be on a commercial here. I'm genuinely not doing it, but I can leave this unplugged and play for days and not worry about like having a charge. My what do you call this? The DualSense Edge controller for PlayStation 5, so it has the paddles and everything on the back. This thing, like I played through Dead of the Night the other day, I have to charge it by the end of that 3-4 hour session that I'm playing. Like every time. It's just, the battery life is horrendous on the PlayStation controller, especially when you compare it to the Xbox controller. Xbox is great. I don't even think about it. I just finish, I put it back down on my desk, and I leave. My PlayStation 1 was like, oh shit, I have to plug it in because it's going to be dead. I'm most likely be yeah, so do you guys think it'll be a continuation of this story, or again, is it going to be like a kind of a prequel, a new crew, whether they're dedicated characters or not? Is it going to be like a new crew that we are getting familiar with that leads into Treyarch's game next year that will, you know, like it's, again, like it'll end, Modern Warfare 3's game will end with whatever crew we have, like, okay, now we're going to go save Samantha and Weaver and Carver, and, you know, Dr. Gray and all those people. Sony controllers? No, I'm truly back. Most things can be a continuation, but not an exact. I imagine it will be saved for Treyarch's game next year. I think so too. But all games are connected now. So, yeah, but I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like, that's why I kind of think we're going to get like a little bit of a, when I say prequel, I don't mean like Vanguard was technically a prequel to Cold War, but, you know, 50 years or 40 years prior. I don't mean like that. I mean like almost running concurrently, or maybe even running concurrently. It's just a different crew that we're going to meet up with, that we're getting familiar with, and then, again, leading into... Let's just call it Cold War Part 2, just so nobody gets confused, right? Treyarch's new game. Next game next year. Is that really all you have? And yes, they are doing the zombies for this year, though, so don't get confused about that. I think it'll be a situation where we're getting the different characters, not a direct sequel to Cold War. It will connect, but it won't connect fully until the very end. And again, where it's like, okay, we're ready. We got our mission now. We choose to accept. We're going to go rescue all of our characters from Cold War from prison, And then once we do that, we're going to go get Samantha from the Dark Ether. I mean, I don't know why we would need to save Sam, though. Like, I mean, she's fucking Superman, basically, at the end of Cold War. Like, if there's a way out, she'll find it. I don't know. I mean, it's not really fun from a story standpoint, but isn't that kind of how she was? I mean, she's going to be saving us, but not the other way around. But it doesn't really matter. Hello, much love. McNeil, what's up? I want to try the new PS5 controls. They're good. I'm not saying the controller isn't good, by the way. I actually genuinely like it, and I don't like their regular controllers, like the PS4 controllers. I don't like. The DualSense Edge controller, I do like it. I like the way it feels. It sits in your hand very nicely. All that kind of stuff, and I like the paddles on the back. Everything about it. It's just the battery life. Sucks, man. Like, it's horrific. So if I'm going to sit here, like, you know, let's say when Modern Warfare 3 comes out, right? And day of, I'm going to be, or let's say even for the campaign that's coming out, you know, if you guys remember the campaign from last year, it was actually kind of long. I did it in one sitting, which is, you know, not a big stretch, but it was like a 7-8 hour stream that I was doing. I wouldn't be able to make it to the end of that 8 hour stream without plugging that controller back in. With this one, I can sit here and I could just do it. I'd be fine. I could set it down, walk out of here, and then not even think about charging it for another few days of playing. By the way,
The ECM is capable of transforming essence into a dark ether.
we hit a little weird spot there, huh?
So far, this process can only be completed within an outbreak zone.
Dude, that's the thing over there. Why are you talking to me when I'm over here? Do you guys know what these are, by the way? I made a shorts video on it. It actually surprised me, like, how many people didn't know. So if you've... The whole thing with Cold War, like, when you've completed... like, it came out at the very, very, very end of Cold War, and we were calling it a super Easter egg, and Treyarch was happy about that until we actually did the super Easter egg, and like, we didn't say it was a super Easter egg, because it was kind of lame, the rewards. But, in order to claim, so if you've done Easter eggs, if you've done D Machina, Firebase Z, the Legion boss fight, the Raptor 1 boss, you've done Mauer, you've done Forsaken, or like at least 2 Easter eggs, you can go to the map Zoo on Outbreak, which I didn't know, by the way, was straight up BO1 map remake. You can play Zoo on that run right now. Super Easter egg was so disappointing. Yes, it was. And that's when Treyarch was like, hey, we never said it was a super Easter egg. Like, yeah, you didn't stop anybody from saying it was a super Easter egg when the hype was going crazy either, did you? But anyway, in order to go claim your reward, you have to go to the map Zoo and up into the hills past the Zoo. There's like a stone altar, kind of like a Stonehenge kind of a thing, and you go interact with it, and that's where you get your rewards. So if you go, these are on every map. These masks are on every map except for Zoo, because if you interact with it, the next map you automatically go to when you teleport, like after you complete the objective for the current map that you're on, will send you to the Zoo map, so you can go and collect your rewards. That's all those masks are. That's it. Nothing else to it. J-Rock, I love my Elite Series 2 controller. Battery lasts forever. My DualSense Edge dies after about 5 hours. Okay, so everything I just said, yeah, you have the same experience. So it's not just me. I don't have a bummer of a controller. I had my Elite controller for over 2 years, no problems yet. Dude, I love it. This is actually my third one. I've been getting them since BO3. This is my third one. Yeah, I just use Amazon Basics rechargeable batteries. Oh, for your DualSense, are they better? McNeil, I love your videos. Keep up the great work. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. Maybe we get a crew, but not playable characters like Weaver, Carver, and then I imagine. Yeah, it could be something like that too, but I'd be really pissed if it is. I don't want just people in my ear that we have no like emotional connection to whatsoever. I want like playable, dedicated characters. I hope so. I want Eddie to be a good guy. It's set up in a very fun way. Like it could go either way. How much does he remember anything? We're gonna, at some point, right? We're getting a Samantha, especially now she's spending all this time in the Dark Ether, and Eddie confrontation, where they're going to reminisce about BO4, like the ending of that. Like the past lives that they had. That's coming. It has to at some point. Like if they don't, they're missing out big time. Like that would be a terrible mistake by them, I think. How are the adaptive triggers? I hate them. The adaptive triggers on the, that's the, what do you call it, haptic feedback on the DualSense. It feels like It feels like you're breaking your controller, breaking your triggers when you push through it. It just forces you to push a little bit harder, and then it literally clicks as it's going through. Like it's like it's like if you were to do like like that. Like if I do this, nothing. But if I do that, that's what it feels like. It's like you're breaking it when you're doing it. I turned it off immediately. I hated it. Hated it. Big Schlong Mong. There's some great names in the chat today, man. You guys are awesome. Is Modern Warfare 3 Zombies happening? Yes, it is. 100% happening. If you go to my channel and watch the latest short, you can see the exact proof that they put out today that it is happening. But yes, it is 100% happening. That Super Strike was so disappointing. Yeah. Mitchell, do any of the D Machine upgrades do damage to Legion? I have never used the... you talking about the Shockwave, right? I've never even used it on him. I don't think... It's kind of shitty that the Shockwave and the upgrades or whatever are kind of shitty on Outbreak, period. So I used it like way back in the day when it came out initially, and it was like, oh, it's terrible once you get past like round 2. So I just never bothered. BO4 was only remakes for Ether Story, which I hated. Well, for the Ether crew, yes, those were all remakes. But the Chaos Story was brand new maps, and those were great. I'll take every Chaos map on BO4 over every Ether map on BO4. And it's not even close. 9, awesome map. Voyage, a lot of people don't like. I really do. I just do. Ancient Evil is like, ironically, I prefer Voyage, but a lot of people have it as like one of their top 5 all-time maps, Ancient Evil, and I don't dislike it. I'm just saying it's not one of my favorites. I don't like the saturation of the colors, and it's kind of like one of those maps where it's like, hey, just keep throwing shit in there, and it's like it's a little bit crowded and a little bit. I don't love it.
Do you even know what I'm capable of?
9 Voyage. Oh, and Dead of the Night, which again I just played on stream a couple days ago. A map, I think a great map and a good Easter egg. I think one thing that they really should have taken out, because with that map you get the vampires, you get the 2 different kinds, right? You have the Red Devils, and then you had the regular little vampire guys, and you also had werewolves. And then on top of that, they threw in the stupid elemental zombies as well. So you had like the electric guy, the poison guy, the water guy. Like, why are they on that map? It doesn't make sense. The other stuff, like, yeah, sure, the werewolf, like, that's what this is about. Yeah, I get it. The vampire guy, like, sure, get it. I get it. Yeah. But the elemental ones, like, I didn't understand that at all. Like, why are you doing this? Like, you have them, so you're using them? I don't know. I didn't like it. Like, for the Ether maps, they were fine, but for the Chaos Crew maps, like, they shouldn't have been on there. To me, at least. Will the ghost skin ever come back to Cold War item shop? Oh, I don't know. As far as like skins coming back, that's why you use Shatter Blast right there. Fucking love Shatter Blast, man. Oh man, it's so much fun when it actually goes off like that.
Do you know who I am?
Legion was actually the only Cold War boss I struggled against the most. I mean, it's the hardest one for sure. And they did nerf it after the first, I don't know, a few weeks that it was out, maybe a month. It was out for a little bit, and then they nerfed it, made it easier. Thoughts on the Shadows of Evil map? Love it. All-time great map. My top 5 would... Alright, I'll just kind of start running it. Number 1, Origin. I don't know that will ever be replaced. I look forward to the day where it is. Like, I'm just like, wow, this is the new number 1 map, because I will absolutely love it. If we get to that point where something displaces Origins as the number 1. I just think Origins is so great. I love the story. I don't mind Samantha yapping in your ear the whole time. Looking for you. Because I'm an Easter egg person, I'm not a high round person, so it doesn't bother me that she's like yelling at you like, you're not doing whatever you need to do to free me from, you know, Agartha. Like, bitch, I'm not trying to. But, I mean, for me, I am, so, like, it doesn't bother me. I understand the complaint, though, for people that are like, can you just shut up? For me, it's fine. Then comes Horizon Draka. I think a near perfect map and Easter egg. I like the bow quests, the feel of the whole place, the look of it is beautiful. Absolutely, just love it. My number 3 would be Zombies in Spaceland. My most played map ever, partially because, again, my number 1 thing with maps is how much time do I want to hang out on that map? How much time do I want to spend on that map? Regardless of anything else, like how much do I enjoy just being in the map? And that might be my number 1, like just enjoy being in the map kind of a map. IW is, I think, the most pure fun Zombies has ever been. It's cartoony but not clownish. It has a good story. I don't love the way they told it with the diary on Attack of the Radioactive Thing. You get like 18 brand new messages. You know, the individual stories you can get from Shaolin Shuffle when you do the rewind time stuff. It's all good. It's just kind of a clumsy way of telling the story. But there is plenty of story in that game that people don't give credit for because I think they didn't bother to spend enough time to go through it and actually listen to the story. And all the charms and stuff on Raven the Redwoods, they all tell stories. If you listen to them, you can interact with those 3 times after you complete all 10 charms. Like, plenty of story there. But Raven the Redwoods, so much fun. Absolutely love that map. That's my number 3. Shadows is probably number 4. Shadows is, again, great characters.
Essence capacity at 75%.
Map layout is great. The map itself is very cool. It's a little bit dark. And I don't mean it's at night, whatever. I just mean like it's sometimes a little bit hard to see into corners and that kind of a thing. Where it's a little bit, literally, like, it's just a little too dark.
Secure the object and move to the other module.
Essence capacity at 25%.
Other than that, yeah, I love Shadows. Great map.
At 50%.
Shadow Man kind of looming over everything. He's around the map basically at all times. You know, every time you do a step, he's kind of there if you find, you know, like you look to find him.
Essence capacity at maximum.
He's gonna be close. There's actually an achievement for seeing him like 4 different times in the map. In one game, kind of thing.
How the essence creates different materials.
It was good. I love Shadows. What's number 5? What's my number 5?
This phenomenon.
I feel like it might be Call of the Dead. I really like Call of the Dead. I think Call of the Dead is pretty goddamn great, to be honest with you. And I don't like tag. It doesn't have. Again, it's one of those weird things where like you don't. It's impossible to define, but feel. It doesn't feel. Tagged or tote doesn't feel good. Call of the Dead feels great. I just don't know. Like tag doesn't have that feel. It feels abandoned, and it's something I get when I'm playing Outbreak as well. Is like there are plenty of times where it's so dull and so boring. You just kind of like, it's so kind of nice and wide open and boring, and I get like, I get creeped out by it. It's too blah, I think is really kind of what it is. Anyway, no, I disagree with that. Oh my God, Anonymous, no. Mr. Ruffalo had Shatterblast ranked super low on his list. I love Shatterblast so much. Anonymous, it would be cool if they brought back Nuketown Zombies. I disagree completely. I fucking hate Nuketown. Multiplayer map, I never want to see it again. After Alpha Omega, I mean, I didn't care for the, on BO1, just only going for high round. I'm not a high round player. I like Easter eggs. I like solving those things. I like doing the puzzles. So don't care for it there. And Alpha Omega is a shit show of a map. I hate Alpha Omega so much. So we differ there, Anonymous. I mean, again, if you think Exo Zombies is the best Zombies has ever been, I disagree, but I'm fine with you having that opinion if you legitimately have that opinion. It's fine that we can disagree. I'm not saying anything about the person. It's just I don't think so. But if you do, great, good for you. DE and Zetsubo Noshima had the perfect difficulty for the Easter egg. I really like Zets now. Zets something that I've come around on. I did not like it back in the day. I really didn't like it. Because you have to do everything 3 times. And it was like, do this 3 times, do that 3 times, that 3 times, this 3 times, this 3 times, 3 times, 3 times. I was like, ah! And I just didn't like it. But the more I played it, the more I've come around on it. And I actually genuinely really like Zetsubo Noshima now. I put it over Garad Krovi as far as the BO3 rankings go. I know that's sacrilegious to a lot of people, but sorry. It would be DE, Shadows of Evil, Zets, Garad, Revelations. And I like Revelations. So that doesn't mean I don't like Garad Krovi. I'm just saying I think Zetsubo is better. I love Zombies in Spaceland. Zombies in Spaceland is fucking awesome, man. So awesome. Just the setting for that is so cool. An amusement park at night. So they're like, that's why there's no people around. It's just the zombies. And then you get to go underground behind the scenes and kind of look at... I love that map so much, man. I got too excited and I breathed in a little spittle. Sorry. How do you feel about the connected universe like Black Ops and Modern Warfare? I think it's cool. Well, you mean like coming up from Modern Warfare 3, how they're kind of combining things? Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, Zombies doesn't need to connect to anything else in the game. Like, I don't like that it's going in that direction, that they're making it. Like, again, Cold War, outside of Die Maschine, everything else, Zombies map, Firebase Z was a campaign mission. Both Outbreaks, obviously, were the fire team stuff. Mauer was a campaign mission. Expanded, of course. And Forsaken was a campaign mission map. All expanded, of course, but coming directly from the campaign. You don't need to do it. It's fine that it's separate. When was that ever a problem? I don't understand that. I flat out don't understand it. What they're doing, again, they're trying to make everything more milquetoast and accessible for everybody when, fuck that, man. Sorry, but fuck that. Call of Duty is always the best-selling game every year anyway. Let Zombies be its niche thing. It makes them plenty of money. I think they're fucking it up big time, actually, by not having a dedicated crew. They did the operator stuff so you could buy more skins and you can have like different stuff on your character at all times. If you sold us if you had, again, gotta go back a little bit because we didn't have the example from Cold War. If you had Dempsey, Nikolai, Tack, and Richtofen and Samantha skins, like you could buy as a bundle those characters. That's 5 different character bundles that you could sell right there. And then how many different skins could you, like a new bundle with different skins that you could put on it, new camos, new whatever. It would sell like crazy. Again, Zombies Chronicles, a $50 DLC, was the best-selling DLC fucking ever. And it had nothing to do with the campaign, and it had nothing to do with multiplayer. Why? What's the problem? What don't they understand? Don't get it. Flat out don't get it. Advanced Warfare Zombies was a trip. A trip to hell. I did not enjoy it very much. I hop on Outbreak once in a while, their first map, because it's a very easy Easter egg, and so I can get a little bit of the experience of, hey, I have an exosuit on again and jumping around and whatever. But at the same time, like the carrier, the grenade step is like one of the worst steps in any Zombies game ever. The jump step on Descent, we have to do the, use your exosuit and jump to all the platforms. Nope. And what was the other one? Oh, Burger Town, where you have to play rescue the, and Jesus, carry, you have to play S&D while you're doing an Easter egg as well, which is dumb. And then the survivor things, and if you don't rescue the survivor when you're trying to do your Easter egg, like, why do I have to go do this thing now? Then they close off part of the map because they put gas in it, so now you can't go over there to do this, whatever step of the Easter egg you want to do. Like, again, they punished. They didn't make it fun. They punished. And playing a game that's punishing is not fun by nature, to me, at least. Maybe you're into that S&M shit. I don't know. I would love a remake of Spaceland. I don't think they need to remake it. It's perfect as is. I think they need get a sequel. Then yes, 100%. I'm all over that. Although Pee Wee Herman, Paul Rubens, just passed away, obviously, so he couldn't come back. But I would love a sequel. I don't know. They don't. It doesn't need a remake. A sequel would be great. It's not going to happen, but it would be fucking phenomenal. Missing George. Yeah, George was great. Tiger Toten's yellow snowballs Easter egg. That was kind of funny. But that, like, think of that step. You have to carry the piss jars down into the lake. Like, what the fuck is that step? That's just weird. I like Nuketown on Blackout, but that's my favorite battle royale. Oh yeah, okay. That was the one kind of, honestly, the one kind of time where, although I didn't go over there I did play a fair amount of Blackout. I wouldn't go over there very much because it was so far away from like the main area of the map, like stuff you were going to do. But I actually didn't mind that version of Nuketown on Blackout. I'll give you that, especially with the underground stuff that they had going on there. Like, yeah, that was all right. As far as, you know, like a battle royale kind of a thing, but like it just as a map, like I don't want that as a map anymore. Period. Like just that as a map, as it's part of a much larger map. Like, okay, I think they should go back to the fucking Blackout version of battle royale. I like it better than Warzone. When I say connected, I mean like universe-wise. How Modern Warfare and Black Ops characters exist in the same universe. Yeah, I mean, it kind of, I don't know. That kind of stuff doesn't really, I don't really care, to be honest with you. I want my zombies separate. I just want zombies separate. Outside of that stuff, I don't like. I play the multiplayer because I enjoy multiplayer. Again, campaign-wise, I play it one time, I forget it. I have no idea. I couldn't tell you the name of a single character in the last campaign. I just can't. I don't follow it. A Ghost. Okay, that is one guy. I don't know what his name is, but he's Ghost. You call him Ghost, right? I just don't care. I buy a skin of Tank Dempsey and anime schoolgirl outfit. Well, there you go. World War II Zombies was a bit scary. Love the setting and aura. I mean, the first map was awesome. Whatever it was called was really good. Other than that, I didn't care for it very much. They better remaster Black Ops 2 next year, bro. 2025. I mean, well, it's going to be Cold War Part 2 or Gulf War, whatever the hell we're going to call it. I mean, whatever. Oh my God, it's Rumple Foreskin. Fortune's Keep is the best battle royale map they ever did. Zombies has to be separate. Yeah, we learned that the hard way with Blackout. I mean, I think so. Final Reich. Yes, thank you, Mitchell. That was a great map. I agree with pretty much everything you said there. I didn't play Fortune's Keep very much at all. I played it like literally like twice, so I don't know about as far as best Warzone map. I liked the original Verdansk, but I didn't play a ton after that, so I don't know. I'm kind of sick of the whole battle royale thing. What zombies movement do you like the best? I think Cold War zombies. As far as like actual the movement of the characters in game, yeah, I agree. Cold War is so smooth. I'm fine with that. I love campaign as well, but after I play it, I uninstall for space. Yeah, I mean, for me, campaign is a one-time thing. There's just not enough to it to hold any interest for me. I just don't. Again, I know there are people out there that play the campaigns over and over and over again. They know all the characters. They know the whole storyline, all that stuff. I don't at all. Like, hey, the whole Makarov reveal thing, guess what? I don't give a single flying fuck. I don't know who the hell Makarov is. I've heard the name. I know he's been in, stuff in the past. What? I don't know. I couldn't tell you. I just don't care. The campaigns are always, they always try to throw in it's usually a fairly, like, okay kind of story going there, and like, this is fine. And then they try to throw in some twist to be like, ooh. Like the World War II, was it? Where it's kind of like all a dream, or it was actually his brother or his friend. I don't know what the fuck it was. It was just like, what? Like, oh, okay, whatever. It was a good story as it is. Like, now you're just throwing in this other junk to try to make it more compelling, and it's not. It's just, it makes it worse as far as I'm concerned, but whatever, that's just... I actually really like the Advanced Warfare campaign. How did that unlock so fast? With Kevin Spacey. It's a little unfortunate now. But I thought that was a really fun campaign. Good story.
One less to worry about.
There might have been a twist. I don't remember. If there was, I'm sure it was stupid. But for the, for what it was, I enjoyed that campaign. It wasn't too long. It was like a 4-hour campaign. It wasn't, so long. BO3 slip and sliding needs to come back in Zombies for movement. I mean, I'm fine with that. It's fun, of course, to slide hop, slide hop, slide hop. You can get around so fast. But there is, and people lost, I mentioned this one time, and people lost their fucking minds. Because BO3, you can't say anything bad about BO3 ever. Or Zombies people will lose their shit. All I said was, again, the slide hopping was a great movement style. It was fun. You get around very quickly. What I didn't like was if you were trying to, like in Cold War, I can turn and be exact. Like I'm turning here to here. And in between, I can stop at any point. Like, oh, here. No, here. Here. And in BO3, there's a little bit of like you're on ice. Like you're turning and you can't nudge it just that much. You have to go from here to here. You can't go from here to there. You have to like kind of go from here to there and then bring it back slowly. Like it has a little bit of that. It's not bad. And I'm not saying that you can't literally go from here to here. You can. But you have to do it slowly like that. Or be aimed down sight and move it like that. So there's a little bit of a wonkiness to it. And I've said that and people lost their shit. Because people don't pay attention. They hear what they want to hear. It's kind of like... it's my most popular video ever, shorts video. It's got 4 million views now, so thank you guys if you've ever watched it. But about the World at War version of Nacht der Untoten. And if there's any German people, I just said Naked of the Dead or whatever. Nacht der Untoten. You have to pause or else... Anyway, that's another thing. But in that... you don't get to play Nacht as is, like the World at War version, and just stay there. You get 3 rounds. It's a 2-minute timer. You have to be quick about it. And so I'm like, you have to aim for the head. Don't melee because it's going to take you forever to kill them, and it really does. You have to aim for the head. You have to aim for the head, and you don't get any new ammo. You have the ammo that you start with, and that's it. You don't get any new ones. And people are like, dude, that's so fucking stupid. You're an idiot. No, you shoot him once to the body, then you knife, and then you kill him. That's how you get more points. Like, you didn't pay attention at all. Why are you commenting? Just please shut the fuck up. Or pay attention. But again, when you have that many views, like, I don't actually take it that seriously. I'm just saying, people see and hear what they want to hear. That's it. They don't pay attention. Because they don't care. They're in their own world. They want to, they're going to imright.com about everything. It's just whatever it's their world. We just happen to be here sometimes, if they even bother to notice. All right, anyway, that's enough. What? This is my safe space. You're in my safe space. That's why you have to die. Do I want to put... They're coming into my safe space. I don't know why. It's a gun. I don't know what that is referring to, Mitchell, there. Sorry. I do think Cold War's campaign was cool. How it had side stuff you could do and collect. Yeah, I mean, yeah. I can't. I hate AW when the main character has my name. The twist is Irons is a bad guy. I don't even remember who Irons is. Irons is the spacey character, right? Yeah, I mean... That was kind of... I mean, you knew that, though. Thoughts on COD Ghost? I don't have any thoughts on it because I wasn't playing it at the time, Anonymous. I played through the campaign one time, I think. Pretty sure I did. I remember kind of enjoying it. I played... what's the cryptids? Not their version of zombies. I played that, like, literally once.
Field ops. A dark ether specimen analyzer station has gone dark. Can you check in on them?
And I played the multiplayer literally a few times on bad servers because not a lot of people were playing it, obviously, because it's not a game that you can go back to a lot. So I have very limited experience on the game itself, and I really shouldn't comment at all about it, but it was kind of meh. I don't like super high time to kill and that Infinity Ward tends to do on most of their games, outside of really like IW, Infinite Warfare. Had a kind of a normal time to kill. Other than that, they always go with a time to kill that's too fast for me. And Ghost was ridiculous, like insanely fast time to kill. All right, so we're doing the Legion one. So this, I need to find the red portal, right? Is that this one? That's this Easter egg. That's not the Raptor one, right? I mean, I know it's in the hills over that in that direction, so I know exactly where it is to go do it. But that's that Easter egg, right? I think. Is that correct? You guys got to remind me because it's been a while. I enjoyed Ghost multiplayer when it came out. Can't play it anymore. Best thing about AW Zombies, I think, was Bruce Campbell. Yeah, I mean, well, I liked Lily. She was my good luck charm when I was playing through Rose McGowan. She was my good luck charm when I was playing through it. But yeah, Bruce Campbell, I mean, everything. So, yeah, got no problems with him. I like John Bernthal as an actor, but his character was annoying, and because they didn't have a ton of lines, and he kept doing that, like, oh, how did it go? When he's kind of like, woo-hoo-hoo, like, you know, he's super excited about killing zombies. All right.
Target dropped.
So that got annoying, but other than that, all the characters were good, I thought. That's the one bad thing about Call of the Dead that I was mentioning earlier that I love, is the characters only had like 3-4 different lines. Like the whole game is like, please say something different or just stop talking. That's my only real issue with that game, was like the voice lines that they got were not enough, and then they just kept repeating them over and over and over. Like, oh my god, please shut up. Or say something different. Say something different, that's fine, but don't say the same shit over and over again. It gets so annoying. Awesome map, though. Love that map. Extinction, that's what it was called. Again, I didn't play it at the time, so there was really no, you know, like for me to like get into it later is not really a thing. I'm gonna grab a water. I'll be right back. You know, it was a little, it's hot here today. I mean, it's Los Angeles in August, like no shit, but it's hot. And it was overcast earlier, and I wasn't getting any light coming through the window, and it was nice. And now it's not so nice. It's starting to get a little like, oh, I want to go to the other room. Okay, so, did anybody tell me, yes, I need to go through the portal, or do we need to do, what was the other thing? Oh, is the radios. That's what we need to do, right? We need to do the radios. We don't need to do the portal. We need to do the radios. Right? Batman had it. Batman had it. Okay, Batman. You were the first one. I think it's the radios. I could be wrong. No, I think you're right. Are you be trying out Texas Chainsaw Massacre on Friday when it releases? Is that a game or they made another movie? J-Rock, I don't know. If it's a game, I've not even heard of it, so I don't know. I'll probably watch somebody stream it. Yeah, it's for the radios, Legion, not the Red Porters. Okay, thank you, Batman. Thank you, Mitchell. Okay, let's go do that. The radio is up this way as well, so we're good. Heading in the same direction. We do need to get triple papped, so we're going to spend a little bit more time on getting set up. We're not going to rush it. I could probably do... I don't like the abomination on Outbreak.
You are the one who should fear me.
Kind of don't want to do on Outbreak. I think he should have stayed on like the other stuff. Yeah, we're not gonna switch. Oh shit! I just thought of something. Oh, yeah. Speaking of, you're talking about a new game. It's a game. Okay. Texas Chainsaw. Yeah, I don't even know about it. So I'll probably try to catch a stream maybe over on Twitch of somebody playing it. It really sucks, dude. I don't know why they do this. I think everybody's trying to cash in on the, the holidays kind of thing. There's so many, at least I was gonna say good games, but games that I want to play coming out this fall. Obviously, the number one thing that I'm gonna do is playing zombies in Call of Duty. That's what my whole channel is about. But speaking of that, like I do like to play other games from time to time, especially like story mode. Like I love a good story. When that's like the whole game, like hello Zigopetrix. Like We Happy Few. It's an awesome game. I absolutely loved it. Had a great time playing it. Spider-Man. This Spider-Man 2 is coming out. You know, that was such a fun game. Spider-Man 1, the PS4, whatever, PlayStation, whatever the hell it was technically called, I don't even know. So good. Oh, anyways, just stuff like that. So I've been thinking about putting together a new channel. It's just going to be a walkthrough channel where I play basically anything that's not Call of Duty. It's not multiplayer. It's not interactive. It's just the story. Not even going to be commentary. It's just going to be playing through like the whole thing. So probably as I was playing through a game, I would upload like hour-long episodes of, you know, whatever I was playing. And then at the end, just put the whole thing together, whether it's 8 hours or 10 hours, you know, whatever. I think you can't really go past that with HD videos. And just upload the whole thing and have like the full walkthrough on this channel. Like that's what the whole thing would be about. So I might be starting that soon, but there's too many goddamn games coming out at the exact same time this fall, man. It's like you're literally not gonna have time to do it. I mean, I'm not gonna have time to do it when I have a channel where I'm trying to, you know, make content and make guides and stream and do all kinds of stuff. Like, I'm not gonna have time to play Spider-Man 2 and Texas Chainsaw or I can't even think of all the stuff that's coming out. There's like too much stuff that I can't even remember. But like when the Hogwarts Legacy game came out, I streamed it on my channel anyway. But like stuff like that is what I'm talking about. Like putting stuff out like that. So I don't have anything to announce yet. Like I don't have a channel. I have a name that I want to call it. I'm not going to tell you what it is, so you can't steal it. But I might be starting something up like that. So if that sounds like something you might be interested, just, you know, at least subscribe to this channel so you don't miss it when I make the announcement that I will be doing that channel. But it won't be any zombie stuff. It's going to be, again, it's going to be other games. Because I don't want to just do this. You know, especially, and let's be honest, if Outbreak 2.0 is like this Outbreak, there's going to be plenty to do initially, but it's not like there's going to be a new map every month. You know what I mean? Like, It's not just going to be wall-to-wall content nonstop because there's so much stuff to cover. Like, I just don't see that happening. What is that glow coming from? Why is that blue glow there? There's no reason for that. Is it from this? Does it bleed through? That's weird. There's no reason for that. Yeah, it looks fun. I'm getting myself Friday. Just depends if you like some horror games or not. Again, I don't even know. Maybe I'll look up a trailer. Comes out Friday. I'll watch some streams. Is it going to be like Dead Before Daylight? Is that the kind of a thing it is, or is it an actual story? All right, so that's for Raptor 1. We're not doing Raptor 1. We're doing Legion. And the radio's over. General direction. Anonymous, I'm gonna head out, but GG, bro. Good stream. Thank you. I appreciate you checking out the stream, man. Hope you have subscribed if you hadn't been already. Appreciate it. But thanks so much for dropping by and hanging out and being active in the chat. That's this kind of stuff, by the way, just in case, like how the algorithm works. Like, there's one radio. Like leaving a like on the stream, being active in the chat, and all that kind of stuff. It all helps me big time. It makes the YouTube algorithm promote. If somebody's looking for a stream for Call of Duty Zombies, it'll put my stuff, like closer to the front page, closer to up top. Be like, hey, well, maybe this guy. People seem to enjoy it. So, anyway, I appreciate you anyhow, though, man. Batman, I know what you mean. I got Mortal Kombat 1 in September, then Spider-Man October, and maybe Modern Warfare 3 in November. Like for me, I can't remember. I don't even remember all of them. But there's like, like no joke, there's like 5 games this fall alone, like from September to November, coming out that I'm like, oh god, I want to play that. Oh my god, I want to play that. And that's not even mentioning Modern Warfare 3, which of course I'm playing. Like zombies is my thing. That's what I'm gonna do. I kind of, well, this is not true. I was gonna say, I kind of wish that Modern Warfare 3 wasn't gonna bother with the zombies this year and just wait for Treyarch to do like a full game next year, but that's not true. I would much rather have some zombies this year. Just to free me up to be able to play some other stuff, but that's definitely not true. It's just that there are so many games coming out.
Confirming kill.
Alright, we're 3 is the number. Yeah, there's so much that's coming out that seems like it's going to be really good. I mean, Spider-Man 2 is probably going to be friggin' awesome. If it's anything like Spider-Man 1, it's going to be incredible, right? Did you guys play Spider-Man 1? Oh, no! I never get a first go, so I just automatically clicked it again, but it didn't flip. Thank you. Cool. There's one in a hut up here. But tell me, is that Texas Chainsaw Massacre? Is that is it a Dead by Daylight kind of a game, or is it like a full story mode? Because if it's a Dead by Daylight thing, then I mean, those games are kind of fun, but I wouldn't bother with one. They just seem they're kind of the same to me, you know what I mean? Too many on short time. Yeah, I mean that's the problem. Is like, and they're gonna be like Spider-Man 1. I'm assuming Spider-Man 2 will be like this as well. But that was a long game as well. Like that was a good amount of hours to put in.
Are you scared of me?
Kind of like Hogwarts Legacy was like. That was many. It wasn't like a 6-7 hour game. It was like a 40-hour game.
Hostile expired.
And I expect part 2 to be the same. And then, oh god, I can't even think of the stuff that's coming out. I've been too focused on I've been too focused on the Call of Duty stuff. I don't remember. It's kind of fried my brain. All right, where is this last radio? Is it down here? I don't remember where the last radio is. I don't think it's all the way down here. I think it's just too far. This is definitely too far.
I should not be here.
I'm kind of hoping, by the way, that they, for this new Outbreak, that they change up, like, I don't like the intel drops, how they did it last time, where you just go collect, you know, a million different pieces of paper and whatever. But when you've got massive maps like this, and when you, and I did collect literally every scrap of intel that there was for that game, for Cold War, I don't want to, is it up there? It is, it's on that ledge right there. I don't want to spend like all my time on these massive maps. Like, is that a thing? 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 Well, from how they worded it, it sounds like. Oh, one more. Oh! Outbreak 2.0 will be better and more improved compared to Cold War. And yes, amazing. It's like DVD. Dead by Daylight. Okay, same type of game, just different mechanics. Okay, it's a all right. Thank you, Batman. All right, so yeah, like that. That'll be kind of like, that's one of those fun kind of like party games, but not not super, like, it's not story based. Yeah, if you you did everything, it's around 40 hours. Spider-Man. Yeah, it was a long game, good long game, and that's the kind of stuff I love. Again, Vampire was a game like that. We Happy Few, I love those.
Requiem, it's me, your friend, Maxis. I need a favor. More than a favor. Take this device to the beacon. I will say more when I know the line is secure.
Okay, so now it's going to be, we go to round 4, then we pick up the film, we have to find the monkey, we shoot the monkey, we get the film, then we put it in the projector, then we go to round 5, then we're into the silo, and then we're doing the boss fight. Okay. It's been a while, like I said, since I've actually done this one, so, which is good because that also means we have another round that we can kind of mess around with. We don't have to do everything on this right here. We can just kind of go do this objective and move on. Spider-Man 2 is going to be bigger. Yeah, I wouldn't doubt it. And they got the switching, right, between him and Miles. It's like a big mechanic. I think that they advertise, right? Like, you basically at any point in time
anger achieved nothing.
can go from one character to the other. And just from the, you know, the stuff that they previewed, there's going to be plenty of things where they are doing missions together. So I think it's going to be like, you know, also some of it's going to be like, I'm playing as Spider-Man, I go over, you know, here, and I'm getting set up, and then I'll go, you know, I'll switch over to Miles, and that go over and get up top of that thing, and then, you know, whatever. I need to watch Into the Spider-Verse. It's been on, oh god, it'll probably tell me, I hope it's still on Netflix. It used to be, and I've had it on my watch list since it came out, and I still haven't watched it. And they've already, you know, Spider-Verse Part 2 was like a massive hit this past year, right? I still don't watch the
team
first
is
one.
KIA. Strike team will
Open.
resume the specimen
Why is
analysis.
this door not open?
Once the specimen is in place, the station will initiate genetic data transfer.
I will not tire of witnessing your pain.
Did they change this door?
Failure can haunt you. Believe me.
That's weird. I don't know why you can't open that.
That's not good. Not good at all. The specimen is still active.
It's so weird.
I think it's sending
You can
out a
always
signal.
open that door.
It's ringing the damn dinner bell.
I don't know.
Strike
It's weird.
team, hostiles moving in. Protect the station until data upload is complete.
The same people who made Texas Chainsaw made Friday the 13th game. Yeah. Yeah. Again, I'm sure it'll be a fun party game, but like, that's not the kind of thing I usually play. Like, I prefer watching.
I turn your hatred against you.
I don't have a whole bunch of friends that play video games regularly, so like I don't have my crew. Like, there's a couple of guys that I can, you know, get to hop on from time to time, but like nothing regular. So for me, it's like watching. I'd rather watch people play it, you know, with their friends and streaming it and kind of messing around, but not really my thing to play.
Faced a far bigger one.
They're attacking the station.
All right, let's go. On these hot days, man, it gets like you start getting tired and friendless, pretty much, yeah.
Hang in there, we've almost got it.
It gets lonely sitting here. Believe that gets lonely sitting here by yourself. I'll record another video.
I smile as your corpse.
I don't have time to do much else, and whatever.
I don't hate you. I do hate
you. Yeah, normally the crew that I play with when we're playing online together is we play Halo. It's been like that for the last, basically since Halo Infinite came out. Though I can't say I've been enjoying much Halo lately. I like watching like the you know, the pro tournaments and stuff, but just in general, like, it's a little bit like too much the same, too much repeat. It's kind of like I don't like with I watch the Call of Duty League every year, like, you know, I watch all the tournaments, watch all, you know, streams as they're happening, who's gonna win champs, blah blah blah. I don't like that they never, I mean almost never, have DLC maps as part of the rotation. It's the same, you watch the same like 3 to 4 maps the whole year, and that's so boring to me.
Analysis
like,
complete, Gray.
All genetic data
can't do
collected.
anything else?
Our lab
Like,
boys will appreciate it.
from the first tournament in December or January, whatever it is now.
Location has been identified.
Yeah, to all the whole goddamn year, it's gonna be the same. Like, I don't know. I like to see them switched up a bit.
Destination marked.
I feel like it's hotter here in Texas. Texas has been pretty bad. I have one of the people I play with, by the way, is lives in Austin, and I know not too long ago, anyway. I don't remember how many weeks ago. Kind of when you take vacation, it kind of throws. Which I did. I was gone for a week and a half. It kind of throws everything off. Like, wait a minute, when did this happen for me? Like, I get it could have been a month ago, 2 months ago. Like 2 weeks ago. Like, no, it definitely wasn't 2 weeks ago. I was still in Boston 2 weeks ago. But they were having a real bad heat wave, a hot wave. A real bad heat wave there for a while, like nearly 110-ish. And where I live, it can get to be like that. It hasn't been like that this summer. It's been the most mild summer since I've been in this area. Although it's, again, hot today, hot tomorrow. But, and initially it said like the cool down was going to drop to like a high of 81 after these few days of being really hot. And it's already like, nah, it's going to be more like a low of 88 is, you know, that's what we're talking about, not 81. Right. I'm in Antarctica, here's so much heat. Well, in a way, for Antarctica, yeah. I just read a book called, doesn't take place in Antarctica, it just reminds me like how cold. It takes place in kind of like Siberia, called The Road of Bones. And just come to find out in the last couple of days that Ewan McGregor used to have a kind of a travel, like him and a couple of friends on motorcycles. They would go like on these massive journeys from place to place, and one of the places that they did was this Road of Bones in in Russia. Like, and again, I think it's near. I think it's near. I won't say goes to it, but near Siberia. But anyway, I read this. Just read this novel. Happened to be, take place in that area as well, and it was like a Stephen King Twitter recommendation, which is why I read it.
There you are. There's something you must
But like,
do.
if you break down in the
Ravenov
cold,
is in the field.
like
Find
during
him.
winter, if your
can
car
still
breaks
trust you
down,
there.
and sometimes like the cold will
Don't
just kill your
worry.
car,
This
you're gonna
is a
die.
secure frequency
You have to
zone
get
by
lucky
the
and hope
beacon.
somebody drives past.
Requiem
And this is
won't
a
know anything.
remote fucking area.
Unless you tell them.
If your car breaks down out there in the cold, that's it. Kiss your ass goodbye, man, because you are going to freeze. You will freeze to death. And it won't take that long, really. It's like, okay. I want to never go there. I think a day or two. 100 heat advisory. Yeah. I mean, it's kind of where I'm at right now. By the way, if anybody hasn't left a like yet, go ahead and please
Requiem disruptor satellite has
hit
moved
that
into
like,
position.
that thumbs up.
Ready
I'd
to
greatly
kick in the
appreciate
front
it.
door.
Oh, by the way, so we're talking earlier about coming to
Coordinates the uplink terminal.
the zoo.
Interdimensional disruptor operational.
Just in case you haven't done it, probably everybody here
Sorry,
has.
Weaver. I almost feel bad leaving him in the dark, but he forced my hand here. Ravenov has intel on a
Yes, she
new
knows.
Omega operation. I was supposed to meet him, but I am still being held as Requiem's guest. He left me a dead drop. I need you to find it. Don't forget about your official obligations. We wouldn't want Requiem to think anything was amiss.
Gotcha, Sam. Now, here's a problem. I don't know where the monkeys are on this map to shoot. So, yeah, you could come up to here. Like, to me, it's break the pack, because obviously I've already done it. But, anyhow, this is where you would do the ritual site. What did you get? You get, if you completed all the Easter eggs, you got purple level weapon to start, which is what? Epic or rare or whatever? I don't even know. And then you got like calling cards and emblems, and that was it. It was such a fucking so lame, dude. I think there's a monkey in one of those houses, and I think is it in the big dog enclosure over here? This. I think I'm almost positive that there's a monkey in one of these houses. We will check. Yep. Too easy if it had been the first one, right? Waiting on my 5 jumping jacks. I did them. You saw it. Sneak up behind me, you bastard. Whoa, what was the aim assist that just happened there? Diesel vehicles are not allowed in many cold environments. I kind of want to watch this his documentary, but it's only on, I don't know, some service that I'm not subscribed to. So I would have to pay for the episode, but I wasn't sure when I was reading the book. It's a fictional book. It's a novel that I was reading. It's a horror book. But I was curious when I was reading it, like, is this a real place? Like, is it based off of, like, did this guy, the writer, I don't remember the writer's name, sorry. It's called The Road of Bones, the book, if you want to check it out. But I was like, did he hear about this place, then go check it out and, like, decide to do that? Or is it just completely fictional? But no, it's a real place. North and west buildings? I don't know. Oh, I think, you know what? I think I have a good idea of where they are. There's only 2 other ones. I think I have... No, the one I'm thinking of is... we'll be alright. We'll find it. Speaking of you and I love Star Wars. That got me into it when I was a kid. In the 20s now, Revenge of the Sith is my favorite. I like the original Star Wars, the Mark Hamill, Harrison Ford. That's so cheap. Haha, I got it. Revenge of the Sith was the best one out of those three, though, for sure. Then you know what the what was it? Wait, where did it go? Yeah, it's this way. Ooh, it got ahead of me. Sorry, hold on. Force Awakens I liked.
To the grave.
And then The Last Jedi was weird because it was like it didn't set anything up, it just kind of knocked things down. Like, this isn't the thing, this isn't the thing anymore, this isn't the thing anymore. But it didn't really set anything up. And then but it wasn't bad, you know, for whatever it was. And then Rise of Skywalker was just like, I mean, if you turn your brain off and just like, oh, fun, look at all the action, like, it wasn't bad for that, but the story by then was kind of, it got turned around and twisted. It just was not good anymore, really. But whatever. That's just for me. We're not gonna do that. We don't need to.
Change is
Okay,
coming.
so let's start looking for these monkeys. And God, dude, I don't know where. Oh, you know what? I know where one is. I know where one is.
I smile as your corpses pile
I mean,
up.
this map is huge too. Like, I don't want to just like start randomly looking for a little monkey statue. Hang on a second. I just heard something. I don't know what. I don't know what that was. My fucking shoulder, dude. I have an impingement. It's like getting worse and worse and worse. It fucking hurts. When I sit intruder, when I sit here kind of hunched over though like this, it makes it so much worse. What's with the red balloons? What are you guys doing to me with the It? Is that an It reference? Is that what you guys are doing? You're freaking me out though with the balloons. I don't know what you're doing. Creepy bastards, all of you. All right, so. Let me not hunch over. Let me kind of sit up straight here, or at least back a little bit. That car being down here is new. There was never a car down here. Am I wrong about that? There was never a car down here. Are they updating this game?
Fired. The disruptor satellite will breach the dark
I'm not
ether
doing you
and
yet.
draw out an Apex HVT.
Because
Get a killer on site, strike team. All Apex targets are priority 1.
the thing you attack will move and move and move and take me further away from where I want to be. So yeah, if you play BO1 multiplayer, Zoo is one of the maps. And I didn't know this because I wasn't playing Call of Duty back then. But lately I have BO1 and I've been playing, you know, Call of the Dead. Like I said, I love Call of the Dead. But now that they fixed the matchmaking and stuff, the issues that were in the old Call of Duty games, and you can get on and like find real games, and the connections are still a little bit wonky because there's not a ton of people playing. You know, I mean, like if you want to hop on and play old Modern Warfare 2, like you'd probably be in good shape, but like the old Black Ops 1, for instance, is like you'll find a game, but it might not be a completely full lobby, and the connections might not be awesome. But it's this map. Like, it is this stuff. Like, it's the same. It's in a, like, in that game, it's completely run down and abandoned, in much worse physical shape. But I was like, oh shit, I didn't know that this was a remake. I had no idea. But it definitely is. Okay, one potential spot I think is upstairs in here.
Do you even know what I'm capable
Is
of?
that right? Can there be one up here? Sometimes there's a radio here, I think. Not sure. Here's man, I have to go. Batman, all right, man. Appreciate you dropping by the stream. Hopefully we'll see you again for another one soon. Have yourself a great day, though. Appreciate you. Mitchell, the monkeys are in the north side of the map and in the 2 house areas and on the west. We got the house one on the west side near the gas station and on the west side Wonder Fizz. Okay, so this is the Wonder Fizz right out here, which I was saying. Wonder Fizz is just like down below, so maybe I was right. Maybe sometimes it is here. It's not here now. There's Wonder Fizz. Oh, no, this is a radio that's in this room. Not even in here. Yeah, there's a radio that's here. It's on that, like that shelf. Okay, we'll get it. Don't worry, we'll get it. The spot I was thinking of is right over there, but we're going to check in here real quick. Here's the projector. Okay, that's something, you know what? I didn't even know where the projector was. I forgot about that part, too. Alright, so we know where the projector is. It's right here. So that's cool. I'm thinking, no, over there. A bit of a radio is hearing something there. Ooh, why? What are you doing? Did you see him? He's like juking, like doing like that. I think it's in this hut right here, right? Is this the one I was thinking of? I think so. No, it's not there. Or was it that parking lot hut? It was the parking lot hut that I was thinking of.
You underestimate me. You
Earth
always
building near
have.
Wonder Fizz. Yeah, that's where we just were. I didn't see it though. I don't like what we're doing.
Easiest lobotomy in history.
Okay, I'm gonna check this hut over here. I think it's in this hut. I don't know. Dude, that's like three straight mimics in crates. Thought here, or maybe this one. No. Okay.
Say my name. I dare you.
Just say my name. Say my
Enemy
name.
casualty.
Is that Beyonce? Okay, shoot, dude. Oh, this is such a big map.
Enemy appears KIA. Death is all you deserve. You are weak and pathetic.
Alright, I'm just gonna look it up real quick because I don't want to search for this shit. Okay.
Fine, Peter.
Game Guides channel. Thank you. Okay. Spawn. Well, this spawn. I always think of this.
Knowledge
as spawn.
waypoint coords.
Okay. There. Oh, on that shelf there. Okay. Don't worry. This video is less than 2 minutes long, and we're already 30 seconds into it. Okay, this one is where I am right now.
Knowledge waypoint coords.
On the back side. Oh, I see. Okay, well, let's check. Is it on this cabinet, right? Hey, we got it!
Microfilm slides. Oh,
Game
that's
Guides
enough.
channel.
What
Thank you.
are
Appreciate you.
up to?
You're
We
wonderful.
should find a way to view them.
Okay, by the way, that short video I put out earlier today about, confirming COD Zombies in Modern Warfare 3 is it's doing well, so don't miss out. You want to watch that. It's doing well though. So check it out. Let me refresh this real quick. Okay, let's go put it in the thingamabob. Which was over here. Which building? Dude, I am getting hungry. I'll tell you that right now. All I've had so far is a friggin' protein bar today. And it's 5 o'clock.
Operatia Inversia. Did
So-
Requiem tell you of it?
We're gonna burn through this now. You don't have to listen to all this, but just in case you've never seen this.
For a long time, we didn't know what it was. Is it even real? But Ravenhouse.
Did he just come through my screen?
Found it.
That'd actually be a pretty cool jump scare.
The missile silo.
Back
in
to
Ruka.
Ruka, yeah, in a sec. We gotta do our objective though.
There was truth in the rumors after all. Ravenov heard Omega was developing
It's the
something
warheads
called
with Ethereum
the
crystals on it and the
reality
fucking
inversion
Legion guy
warhead.
strapped to it.
It is not difficult to decipher their purpose.
Alright, you guys have seen this stuff, right? Oh, I have to cook too.
Imagine
I
being
didn't-
able to open a dark ether breach and create an
Yesterday,
outbreak
Tuesday,
from
Taco
wherever you
Tuesday.
wanted,
It's official.
all by firing a missile.
Dude, I haven't had them in a while again, and I went, oh, it was so good. And like I always do, I get the burrito for later, for dinner, so like the tacos for lunch.
No preemptive response. No
The burrito for
mutually
dinner.
assured destruction.
So good. So
The course of history could change overnight. You must travel to Ruka. Find Ravenov. We must try to stop
Will do, Samantha. Will do. Dude, I have to remember how this Easter egg goes, the exact order. Like, I'd already don't remember, like, what do you call it? The, if I need to do the octopus one, which silo is that? Is that in B? Is that in A? Like, I don't remember that stuff anymore, so. We should be fine. It's gonna be it'll probably be a little bit rough though as we're going through it. So like, don't expect flawless like perfection. Like I know exactly where I'm going because I don't remember. It's been a while since I've done this. I just recently did the Firebase Z Easter egg. Wasn't planning on doing it. Started steps. Yeah, I do that a lot. And again, that's what happened to me the other day when I was doing. I was playing 9. I was like, I'll just keep going.
Apex target spotted.
But Firebase Z is my least favorite map of all time. It's not the worst map of all time.
It's running.
As far as, how it's laid out and, the Easter egg and all that stuff. It's my least favorite of all time. Where did
Target reacquired northeast of your position.
Didn't it not look like it was headed this way? Whatever. I mean, I know it takes the same path, but again, it's been a while since I've done this one. It's just Firebase Z is so brown and beige and boring, and I never want to play that map again. I genuinely hate it. Like, give me Transit being a nightmare mess of garbage. Like, I'm fine with that. Aggressively bad is way better than boring. I'll take it. I'll take aggressively bad over boring.
Do not let it escape. Finish it all.
I mean, I know some people like it, and I'm not knocking it. I'm just giving you my personal opinion on it. I don't care for it. I hate the mimic stuff. Look how many mimics I have. Why do I have so many mimics? Because I just said I hate the mimic stuff?
Apex HVT eliminated.
Nice.
Why did I have so many
execution,
mimics
strike
there?
team. Grab the residual
Crazy.
Ethereum. You've earned it.
Alright, triple pap
Beacon
that.
site has been located, strike team.
I don't need to. This is just here. Well, you'll see when we use it. Alright, we can go. I don't need anything else, right? I got all the perks I want. I'm triple papped. I've got the... what do you call it? I've got the... perks I want. I got the tacticals that I want. Yeah, I think we're good. You don't like your small talk? I guess not, man. Death machine? Eh. I mean, we could get a death machine, yeah, for Legion. I don't really use it on the boss fight though. No. I do not pick up Tombstone, and I do not pick. What's the other one that I have? What's the other perk? The one other thing I didn't buy. More useless garbage. What the hell is it called? People were so hoping for like double tap or something like that to come out, and then they're like, "It's Tombstone is the new perk, Tombstone on Firebase Z." People are like, "Motherfucker, I don't want any Tombstone. Give me Widow's Wine again or something." I mean, this game does not need Widow's Wine. Like, it doesn't need double tap either. You're so OP in this game. Like, you don't need the really good stuff. But just take Tombstone out of the game. Period. Like, it's done. It had its day. Mule kick. Thank you. Yes. Ugh. I don't want that. I forgot that double tap wasn't in the game. Yeah. Oh my god. I've been sitting here for too long. I mean, I guess I'll grab the death machine. I usually don't use it. Like, I would rather have that, honestly, for crowd control, but it's fine. It's cool. We'll use it. Oh my god, I'm like $10 away. Nah, we'll save it. We'll save it. I was gonna say, we're $10 away from double papping. We're not gonna use the shotgun. So, for me, this whole game is, and actually, the Carve 2, or whatever it's called, is actually good as well. Chow mein Monday, Taco Tuesday, Wednesday, Wendy's Wednesday, Burger Thursday, Fried Food Fridays. Words to live by right there, players, man. I'm telling you what, you motherfucker got me thinking, like, so when I'm done, I can just hit up. There's not a Wendy's.
Still in one
here,
piece? Good. You've been here before, yes? I trust you know your way to the silo. If those missiles are here, that's where you find Ravenov.
Is it like Pizza Sunday? Is there a Pizza Sunday thrown in there somewhere? I've got like no good pizza places around me. There's one decent one, but it's really not that good, and it's like, it's okay. It's better than Domino's for sure, but it's not that good, and they charge like they're fucking amazing. There's one place that I used to get slices of, get a meatball slice all the time. So fucking good. But they're gone now. Like the meatballs were like that big around. Like, oh, it was so good, dude. Tier 5, you get a chance to not use a lethal or tactical. Yeah, I have all that. I mean, it's fine. It's actually not bad. It's probably worth grabbing for those reasons. But in yeah, I mean, yeah, I just don't like in case I accidentally pick up a weapon. Like, I don't want to do that. I hate having 3 weapons. It just gets in the way. So the whole thing with the shotgun, and I have brain rot on it. It's only like to pull it out once in a while. Literally shoot one shot at a zombie, turn them, and let that zombie do work for me, and then put it back away and pull out the M16 again. That's all it's there for, literally. So I don't really even care about that. Like what, you know, what having it double pap, that's what I'm saying. Like, oh, I could double pap it. Like, it doesn't matter. I'm not going to use it. You don't need to pap it at all. It could just be, you know, the only reason what 2 pack punches at all is to go from 6 shots to 10 shots, so I don't have to reload it pretty much the entire time I'm going to use it, just to get my one shot, you know, like brain rot stuff. We'll grab
Dead
these points,
body.
though, because
Ravenov calling card.
That's our way
you
down.
can need points to buy ammo in this game, in the boss battle. Sometimes.
If
So.
those warheads do what we think.
And in case we go down. Now, the only thing I remember is I need to write down the order where I need to use the keys from A, B, D, B, A, D, you know, DBA.
Or New York.
I don't remember the exact order for, again, where things are. Sunday Pizza is a thing only for NFL season. Oh, that's
It
fair.
would end the Cold War. But at a terrible cost. We cannot let that happen.
So I did remember, like, you go up the rope, you find the connector hallway thing, and then you drop
Looks
down.
like Ravenov left a trail of breadcrumbs to
Oh,
follow.
well, here's D. Let's look at D.
Murdered
So
Omega.
D is last. We know that, okay? So D is going to be last. If you're wondering what I'm talking about, right there, red, green, that's when we put the keys. D is going to be last. Where is the... Right here, right? No, where is... That's where we came in. Do I have to go over to A? Yeah, I guess so. So, lift the... whatever it's called. Lift the lockdown or something. Where we talked to Ravenov. Alright, so it is up and then over. And then I think to A, and then drop straight down, and the little passageway should be there, right? Right here, yes. Okay. Lift the lockdown. Yes, there we go. Okay. Now, this is one of the things that it's a small thing, but it drives me crazy, and it's like another reason why, like, why don't we have fucking dedicated characters? Because he's going to turn to me and go, hey, where's Maxis? I'm like, I am Maxis. I'm playing as fucking Maxis. It's just annoying. Time to grill some turkey burgers. I'm gonna switch to the phone. All right, man.
Requiem. Where is Maxis?
I'm here.
Well, that one,
Building
that's...
held
I have a
by
trick for that.
They
That's,
don't hold
I mean,
me
it's
in
not
the
my
field.
trick. It's everybody's trick.
They do not trust you.
Where the mimics are
You do
not
know
an
what
issue
is
at all.
stake, yes?
I gotta remember the order to do stuff in those. Like, this could get a little wonky. Like, I'm not lying to you. Like, like I said, this is not just gonna go like super smooth.
By using
It's been a while since I've done this.
If the war has
I don't
ended,
remember the
then
last
you
time
were
I did it.
assassinated.
It's been
They would
months,
trigger an
not
inversion in
like
this
6 months, but
reality,
maybe 3 months,
creating outbreak zones wherever
maybe 4 months,
Omega
maybe 5
chooses.
months. And then before that, it had been months before that I had done this as well. I still think it's not going to be really an issue, but it's not going to go smooth.
I need
I
you to
shouldn't
find
say
the keys.
those things.
That
Not
is
going
the
to.
only way we can put an end to.
And
all
Eric, if the
Nazi
wife's like, you know,
investment.
hey, what the hell are you doing? It's time for the cookout. Time for, you know, family time.
Then
Just
you are
put the
in
phone away.
particular.
Just
You want to
grill
see
some turkey.
destroyed.
Talk to your wife.
This power
Leave
is too
leave the phone
dangerous
inside
for
and
either
have me playing in the
Omega or
background.
Requiem to possess.
So I get the watch
So
time.
I
You know.
say, we dump them in the middle of the
Ravenov has special feelings for Maxis, confirmed. I mean, I do.
Sounds like a plan.
I don't know why he wouldn't.
Go. Find the launch keys. I will prep the missiles.
I'd go into the dark ether for Sam. Okay.
When you have secured the keys,
We have
you
to
can launch
activate the
these
thing
missiles
first, right?
into the ocean.
Is that where we are? On B? So we're in B, right?
Do not worry about Requiem.
So we activate this.
It is the right thing to do.
Once you do that, now the crystals will give us... They'll drop the other crystals for us, the kind that we need. Right? Yeah. So we pick these up. I think it's
Unable
just
to
those
resist picking
few.
up this shiny thing, I see.
Wow, aim assist was super strong there. Did you see that?
If we find more.
Okay. Okay, that's those. With these ones. There's not a lot of zombies and shit chasing us right so far. I don't know why, so we're gonna try to take advantage of that.
Fear. Contact down.
I didn't have quite enough. Okay, I think this should get us there. Do you think they made it? Well, I don't want to say anything. Okay, now I think that should have been everything. Don't get me blocked in by a dog. Maybe I need one more. Take the max, you think? I don't know. Why is that not? Oh, did it just lift up? I think it just lifted up. Yeah, okay. It's glitched. Oh no. I can't. Maybe it just needs another second or so. I hope it's not glitched. It's not giving me any kind of indication to pick it up, and it won't let me pick it up. Okay, there we go. All right.
Canister of material. If you wish to put a target on your back, be my guest. All carrying that will do is get these creatures' attention.
Okay, so what we're gonna do?
Maybe that's what we want to do.
Up in here, we get these guys. Hey, you're so excited, mimics. Where's the? Oh, here it is. I went the wrong way. No, shit. Where is the hallway? Where's the hallway? Oh my god. Pick it up. There we go. That's Shatter Blast.
Did not make it easy. We secured the key.
That's a good Shatter Blast right there. Get the fuck out of here, man. That was
Two
wild.
more remain.
Okay. Now, is B the area where the... No. B is what we just did. Is A where the octopus thing is? I think it's D. It is D, right? It's D. Oh yeah, I hear the monkey. Okay. But while we're here, so we're gonna go A, B, D with the keys. We're gonna head over to D for the jellyfish. Yeah, jellyfish. As long as dinner gets cooked, I'm in the clear. Okay, man. I can multitask. All right. The German accent is what makes her so lovable. Oh yeah. See that? What? Your aimbot? Yeah. Yeah, that's my aimbot going crazy. That was wild, dude. Did you see that? And on BO4, when you do the shooting the pool balls in on the table there to get like the free points, or you can do the special way where you shoot it into the one pocket only and get the wall to open up. You can get like free gun and stuff. Dude, the aim assist in there in zombies is so strong, man. Jellyfish is in D. Yeah, let's go to D. Not this one, it's this stair right here, I believe. Yep.
One of the creatures Omega captured the dark ether.
I always get nervous until it actually lifts me up and pulls me out. Okay.
Oh, it is majestic. I will give it that.
Majestic. It looks trapped. Alone. Scared.
Same. seems like I've been
Probably
there.
hungry.
And I
You got its attention. Now, grab the key.
I just spammed the hell out of my interact button, by the way. You got it?
That Ethereum works, right?
Because you only ever see
We
that, like,
recovered the key.
hey, here's the key, like, for a
One
split
more.
second. I just
We're
spammed the
making
fuck
good
out of my
I
key.
have
and
nearly completed
I usually
retargeting
get it.
Vex.
So now is to A, right, for the monkey. That vest is long gone out of
Off you go.
D, I'm sure. I thought you used to be able to cross back over underneath. I swear to God, they changed some things. Maybe I'm probably wrong, but it feels like they did. Oh, that was the railing. Okay, I didn't see the railing. I was like, I just got pulled so hard. It was. All right, monkey. We need to go down to the bottom, pick up the trap. In here, right? Should be in here. Yep.
An essence trap.
And this is ta-da.
Someone has made some good modifications. I guess you are all set if you get hungry.
Okay, he's below me. Ah, shit. I'm gonna have to let him reset and go to a different vent because I couldn't see him. Okay. Let's whip it around. Now he's up top. Kind of up top. No, that's...
Scanning for target.
Who doesn't love a banana?
Target in range.
Here we go.
Target captured. Collect target lost. Looks like we trapped our monkey, Ravana.
Okay, so that's all 3 keys now,
They
right?
have the key.
I have finished prepping the missiles. Just need to initiate one sequence.
Okay.
Since you have
We're going A, B, D, so we are in A right now. A. I went the wrong way, but that's okay. Sorry, I did that right into the microphone. I apologize. A, B. Quickly to D. I think we go right. No, I was supposed to go the other way. It was faster. We'll still get there. Plenty of time. No problem. Okay.
You will learn
Now
by
what we
your
really want to do is hit this real quick. Okay.
Obstructions. This fucking place. Now,
Okay.
the hatches were clear when I arrived. Get to the
We give it a
surface
couple
and
of
remove
seconds
the
so the
obstructions.
door is ready to open up for us. My hands are getting sweaty. It's not because I'm nervous, because it's fucking hot.
Do not wish to
And I'm
invade
already
half of Russia. Not with us here, at least.
There we go.
That's
10
really all
minutes.
you have?
What the hell? Look at the sky. I've never seen the likes of this.
No,
Excuse me.
this is different. Tempest,
All right.
what are they doing?
It's been a minute since we've done this, so let's hope we remember how to do this quickly. We should be able to get a full clip into this dude right here. And like have him close right off the rip.
It may may be responsible for the obstruction. Kill it.
Can he
Perhaps
move?
that could destroy the crystals that block the hatch.
He can be there all he wants. That's doing nothing. Now we're doing something. Okay, we're gonna move because we're getting burnt. Oh, I wanted... Okay, he's about to crack.
A stunning blow. Finally, we make progress.
What is it doing? But I don't
One. Don't have time to do more.
Rush and you will fight with heart and mind.
Good. We lost a little bit of our armor, but we're okay.
Destroy the
Turn him.
That is one of them. A start, but still 2 more to go.
Gonna get out of that so we don't die. Did you guys leave me anything good on the ground? Shatter blast. Dude, the fire. Oh my god. My own fire. Okay, well, that just completely hosed us. Okay, we're not gonna get it done now. Whoa!
Another crystal destroyed. Yes, we may yet live to see another day.
There is still one left, and time is running out.
I have faced a far bigger
I don't have any.
I'm down.
Oh!
Get down, that bitch.
Why did it go away so fast? No, 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 no.
Body drop. None drop silence for.
Don't hit me, 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 don't hit me. Love you. I'll take this, I'll take this.
You screamed your last. Sending Molotov. Deploying death machine.
We still did it. Oh my god, we still did it. Let's go!
The crystals are destroyed. Hoorah!
Not gonna lie, I'm a little
Hatch is
impressed.
Clear for missile launch.
With myself? I don't know, but dude, we went down after we got the first
Send these missiles to
orb
the bottom
done.
of the ocean. No one should possess such
Death Machine
power.
safety total. Yeah, it ended up working out great, man. I got a little completely screwed on that down. Like, I shouldn't have... I don't know, I shouldn't have gone down off of that. That fire just kept, like, staying on me and on me and on me. We got it done. At the end of the day, we got it done.
So, according to Agent Maxis, y'all need a ride out of here.
We were, like, this close a couple of times, man.
There weren't no way I was gonna leave y'all hanging.
Ray gun next time? I don't like the ray gun in there. Raptor 1 is the best. The Carve 2. I'm telling... Well, maybe not for this one. I don't know. I can't remember if I tried it on Legion or not. On the Raptor 1 boss fight for Orda, the Carve 2, I mean, you go through him like butter, man. It's like, it just burns right through him. The whole boss fight for that one, I still remember because I made a video about it, I think. 1 minute and 12 seconds it took me. From the start of that boss fight till we're getting on Raptor 1 till, Orta's dead, all the zombies gone. 1:12, and think of all the, you burn through that, man. The Carve 2 is so good in that boss fight. PPSH is amazing against them. I never use that, so I couldn't tell you. I don't know. I believe you. I never use it. The DIE laser against Orta. Which one? The electric one? Is that what you mean? The electricity one? Anyway. All right, well, that's it. I am starving, and I'm going to go eat. So we covered a lot today. We covered what might be happening with Outbreak 2.0, what we're going to see tomorrow. The one that's on Duga. Oh, the upgrade thing. I don't remember. I know on Alpine, you've got that area. I think that's the poison one. The fire one. I know you're not talking about the fire one. Fire one sucks for everything. Your next protein bar. I gotta make some real food. I'm gonna make hamburgers actually. Anyway, so yeah. We've covered all the stuff that we covered at the beginning, and I kind of, you guys know how much I kind of ramble on and on and on. But so if you want to go back and see that stuff again, like it's at the beginning of the stream, you could just go rewind and watch again from the beginning. You don't have to watch the whole stream. I'm saying like the stuff that we talked about that we covered there. D machine, you get it by using crystals. Yeah, that's the electricity one. Yeah. Where you suck in the 3 crystals. Yeah, that's the electricity one. Yeah, that's great. Copycat. Who's a copycat? I'm a copycat? Oh, the burgers. The burgers. I get you. Yeah, I'm going to make burgers and pasta salad. I've got it sitting there waiting. I had to pull it out of the freezer a couple days ago, the meat. And I wanted to. I like to have it ready before I'm actually ready to eat, because that way, like, I get into these modes like I'm fucking hungry. So it's like, well, what if we just went and got tacos again? It's like, no, you fat fuck, like you can't do that. Or for them to divulge at that point. Beef, yeah. I don't do turkey burgers. I like turkey just fine. I do actually turkey sausage, but I don't do turkey burgers. I don't care for them very much. Like, we're not going to get any zombies info in the Warzone event tomorrow. It's going to be campaign stuff. It's going to be, Makarov is so dangerous. I know he's a part of the story. Again, I play campaigns one time and then I'm done with it. I don't have the kind of time to just play campaigns over and over and over again. I just don't care. And to be honest with you, we know, again, that the multiplayer is going to be Modern Warfare 2 2009's maps remade for the new era. That's it. And we know that the weapons are carrying over, the skins are carrying over, all that kind of stuff. So it's fucking DLC, guys. There's no other way to put it as far as the multiplayer goes. Campaign is going to be a continuation of the story, so it's a new campaign. It's continued, which is fine. They do that in the Black Ops series. They've done it in the Modern Warfare series. Not knocking that. It'll be a continuation of that. Multiplayer, like I said, it's a complete remake. And what I really only care about is the zombie stuff. I want my zombies info. I want to know, like, is it actually round-based? It's not. It's going to be Outbreak 2.0. It's almost a guarantee. Again, I'm 95% sure. I would be willing to bet a lot of money. It's Outbreak 2.0, and it is not some form of round-based. Sneak a Toke an hour ago subscribed, and I didn't see it pop up, as well as Ryan Drummond. So I appreciate you guys. I'm sorry I missed it. I have to have the volume down on over here. That's why I was getting that feedback thing earlier. So I apologize that I didn't see it pop up. But thank you guys so much for subscribing. And then the only thing I care about, again, like I said, is the zombie stuff, getting that kind of info, and we're not getting that yet. Again, I read the blog from Call of Duty earlier, at the beginning of the stream, saying it's coming soon, meaning I would expect it September. I don't think it's going to be... Like, if they had it ready to go, they'd be like, tune in tomorrow for this event, and then on Monday, and they didn't do that. So they just said soon. And I think the beta, this might be the latest beta ever. I think it's in October. I think the first weekend of the early access beta is like October 2nd or something like that. I would have to look at a calendar, but I think it's not till October. So things are, it's not October 2nd. Oh, stop. Because that's a Monday. Why do you keep fucking doing that? So it could be like the 6th would be a Friday, or maybe it's like the 4th is like the Wednesday if they're doing a long one. But as far as I know, it's not till October, the beta weekends. So it's going to be more of a demo than a beta. Because then early November, I think November 2 is the campaign early access, and November 10th is game releases. That's a Friday, the following Friday. That's when the game will actually come out. And as far as I know, like I'd be really upset if it's not the case, but as far as I know, Zombies Outbreak 2.0, whatever it's going to be, will release the same day as the full game comes out. So hopefully, and again, we they push really hard for us to get involved with I think it's around the 10th, the beta or the release. Like the release date is November 10th, I know that, but the beta I'm just not entirely sure about. Again, they pushed really hard this year for DMZ, at least early in the year, and either it didn't take off at all, the beta, okay, either it just wasn't very popular with people, or I don't know. But I'm pretty sure, again, that Outbreak 2.0 is going to be this year's DMZ. It's going to be on the Warzone map, which I hate. I don't, not the map. I don't hate the Warzone map. I haven't played this Warzone map. I don't even know what it's like. So I'm not saying that. I'm saying I hate that it's not a dedicated zombies thing, which is what, to me, was really holding back Outbreak that we just played. In Cold War, it was that there was fire team maps. They weren't designed for zombies. So I think they need to kind of scale them down. I think they need to bring it down to that transit size and really just kind of have a big round-based map is pretty much what I think. I don't like the objectives. I don't mind doing an objective, but when you're playing the same objectives, 5, 6 objectives over and over and over and over and over again, it's just so repetitive. It drives me crazy. I don't want to do the escort mission again. I don't want to do the holdout mission again. I don't want to do the satellite mission. Like I just want to play zombies, man. You know what I mean? So I don't know. I think I don't know. We'll see. I don't want to shit all over it when it. I could be completely wrong. I just have a feeling that's what it's going to be, and they're really going to try to force a kind of multiplayer aspect onto zombies when I don't think it's not what made zombies popular. And I mean, the popularity, you couldn't get higher than BO3 and BO4, and those weren't easy. They weren't operators, and they weren't using assets from the campaign as maps. Like, it was its own thing. And I think that's where they need to get back to. Like, I really think that's where they need to get back to desperately. But hopefully, what's better, PC or Xbox or PlayStation? I mean, I don't know if any of them are particularly better. I prefer playing on my Xbox, but I play on all three. But I mean, everything's moving towards PC. So if you have access, I mean, I would do PC if you can. I think that's where just things are going. Xbox is best then. I mean, I play most on like I said, on my Xbox. I play on my PlayStation, of course. Again, we were talking about the controllers earlier, and then I have BO3 customs on my PC, so that's what I do there. I don't have a mega PC that I can like render distance forever and have everything up on high. Like I have everything on low settings, or either that or it's gonna be stuttering like a mother. I'm subbing. I appreciate it, Jacob. But anyway, I have a feeling that's where they're staying right now, and it makes me a little bit nervous. And it also makes me wonder what's going to come in Cold War Part 2, whatever that's going to be called, Gulf War, COD 2024, the next Treyarch full game next year. Are they going to do Outbreak again? Are they like? And when did they get put on this job as far as making Outbreak for Modern Warfare 3? Like. Because we saw it with Vanguard when they get rushed. That was definitely a different situation. It was in the middle of a pandemic, everybody working from home, and they were literally in the middle of making their game still. I don't even know if Outbreak. I think the first Outbreak map had come out. I mean, the first Outbreak Easter egg, with 4 or 5 maps, had just come out when they took over. They had 5 months, and they were in the middle of. They still had to make Mauer. They still were doing the Raptor 1 Easter egg. They were still doing Forsaken. So. I'm not saying it's going to be that level of bad that it'll be anywhere near Vanguard. Like I just don't think so. But when did they get put on this? And I don't know. I just would. I want zombie stuff to be zombie stuff. I don't know why they keep trying to fuck with it and trying to make it a part of something else that it just doesn't need to be part of. I don't get it. Call of Duty needs to make a feature that allows custom games to be put into public playlists like other games. Yeah, I mean, that's a big thing right now. Halo Forge is like that, and people would, I think, really, really like it if Call of Duty did the same thing. I would like to see them put out, these mod tools that they have, for BO3 where, because every custom zombies map that's made has to be based off of BO3. I would like to see them update that. I would like to see them have like whatever again the new game is called. Have it off of a new engine. It would be nice to feel like a different feel to it, a more modern feel to it. And also they need to get Steam on consoles. Whether it's just that, I mean, I think Xbox is better able to handle it, but both, it'd be nice if they had Steam on console, which would be great. Can you imagine Steam on console with custom maps? Like the amount of people that would play that? That would be insane. Anyways, all right, guys, I am hungry. I got to go cook and eat, and everybody have a great day. Again, I am not streaming the Warzone event tomorrow. If there are things worth making videos on about, there's going to be stuff. Obviously, there's info coming out, and there's new stuff. It's the reveal, but I'm not just going to put stuff out just to put stuff out. Like, if there's something for me to legitimate talk to you guys about, I maybe even could go live with that, or I could just make videos about it or whatever. But keep an eye. In the next day or so, I'll be back with more, another live stream or more short videos at least. And if there's full-length videos to be made, I will make a full-length video. All right. Thank you, Joe. Thank you, Mitchell. Thank you, players. Thank you, Jacob. Eric, of course, always. Thank you, everybody else that turned up. And again, Sneak a Toke earlier from subbing, and Ryan Drummond for subbing as well. Appreciate you guys. Everybody have a great day, and I'll catch you very soon. Enjoy the reveal tomorrow.